Hello, good evening, and welcome everyone to episode 16. 16. It's 4 damn months of doing this. Of One Shot Sunday. This week, we have a game delayed. We were supposed to play this in January, actually. And then, basically, the world was on fire for a little while, and I wasn't really feeling like a light, peppy mood to play a fun RPG. So we didn't put that off for a while. But now we're back on the last day of February. I'm feeling slightly better, and we are going to give this thing a go. And that thing I speak of course, is a game by the name of Quest. I have been wanting to try this game for a while. It is an absolute beauty. As you can see here, I've got the book. Look how shimmery, I tell you, that is. Quest is a wonderful RPG by a little company called the Adventure Guild. As far as I know, it's their first game. Someone correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I believe this is the first game they've made. And it is designed to be... Oh, Anna's making me drink. Okay.
Sorry, that was an accident. I was trying to hit highlight and my finger slipped because I'm wearing gloves. But
it's never a bad time to have water. Anyway. Yes, a little company called the Adventure Guild. As far as I know, this is their first game. And Quest is designed to be the rules-lightiest rules-light game that ever existed. Get all that bullshit out of the way and just let you focus on cool stuff like having a cool character and doing awesome shit, basically. That's what it's here for. It fills that niche. And it's very good at it. It's a D20 system, and when I say a D20 system, I mean that's it. There is a D20 involved. Everything in this game is a matter of luck, not a matter of skill. So if the odds of succeeding on anything are always exactly the same. You roll a D20, and if it's above a 10, you do the thing. If it's below a 10, you might do the thing, but you're going to have to get a terrible cost. If it's below a 6, you fucking fail. And if it's a 1, you fail really bad and you look like a jerk. And if you get a nat 20, awesome stuff happens. So it just takes all of that, simplifies it right down. There's no modifiers. We don't bother with any of that crap. It's all exactly the same. Nonetheless, there is a robust class system. All these people have some interesting abilities they can do at the cost of some AP or adventure points, which the game cleverly allows me to reward them at any time by doing awesome roleplay. They earn more adventure points. By earning more adventure points, they can do more awesome stuff. So it really incentivizes these players to really bring out the characters and bring their A game for the roleplay. So I'm excited for all of this. This game, I see such potential in this system. There's so much that can be done with this very, very simple, elegant system. This book could probably be about half the length it actually is because there's tons of white space in it. This could not be any simpler. I mean, there's tons of full-page pictures and stuff. And I will say one final pitch for Quest, which I'm going to drop a link to the website for it here. Quest, if you buy the digital edition, which is $20, and then you later on decide that you want to have the physical book like I did, they count the cost that you already spent on the physical edition toward the cost of or on the digital one toward the cost of the physical. So it'll be they call it the digital upgrade. So you just show that you already bought it, you send them an email, and then they send you a coupon, and $20 later, you got yourself this beautiful, beautiful book. And yeah, I'm in love with it. It's a killer system. So that's what we're playing tonight. We are demoing out Quest. Now the question is, who are we playing? Oh my God, Savvy, what did you do? Savvy gave all the subs. Oh, thank you for that hype. Thank you. Did I really get to lose the glasses? Oh, you bastard, Val. Val comes in here and says, yeah, I'm lurking, not really gonna watch. But before I go, just one thing. Okay, well. This'll be fun. I can't see shit. Where's my... This will be very, very fun to read the adventure that I'm going to be running. Okay, so I'm going to be blind for the next few minutes. I don't know if you all know this, but I am extremely... I have horrific vision, so I can't... I'm about arm's length from my monitor right now, and I can't see any of your faces. That's how bad it is. You are all moving blobs on my screen. So, awesome. Okay, so... With that in mind, that is what we are playing. We are playing Quest. Y'all keep gifting subs. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Rex, thank you for those. Savvy, thank you for those. Val, I hate you. But that's what we're playing. Let's talk about who we're playing with. I am joined tonight, as always, by a lovely cast of roleplayers, some familiar faces, some newcomers to the channel. And let us start, in fact, with said newcomer. Down there at the bottom left corner with that awesome bisexual lighting behind you. Doug, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing awesome. I'm super excited to play with new friends and try out this game with you and see where the story goes.
Yeah, I should say, Doug is the one that turned me onto this game. Doug is the one who told me about it while I was doing a live talk on Nerdicky a couple months ago. Doug was in chat being like, "Oh, Colin, have you played Quest?" And I hadn't. Ran out and bought it in the middle of the live stream.
That's right.
Bought it right there.
Yeah, I thought you would
it.
appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, totally. I took one look at it. I'm like, this is up my alley. Bought it right there live during the show. And then I immediately was like, let's play this thing. And turned around, got a hold of Doug, and that's why we're here right now. Doug, who are you playing this evening?
I am playing Aegean Cerise, who is an invoker who takes his vow of finding the truth in matters, and he hopes to take a diplomatic approach to whatever journeys they go upon. He believes in compassion, but his oblivious side can get in his way, and he dreams of witnessing two people fall in love at night under a full moon.
Holy shit. That last one's amazing. Also very specific, but man, I hope you guys aren't messaging me anything important in the chat right now because I can't see it. So thanks, Val.
Quick thing about that game is like doing those things is like your character creation.
Yes, that's true, and I was going to ask everybody to do that as we go along. Yeah, like part of making a quest character is it all begins with a "Hello, my name is." And there's a sort of like Mad Lib thing you fill out, basically. There's blanks.
Should we just read those?
Yeah, read the whole thing, man.
All right, it's not super long. Hello, my name is Aegean Cerise. I'm 143 years old, and I stand 5 foot 10 inches tall. I'm the party's invoker. When people see me, they first notice my speckled complexion, radiant smile, and sparkling gaze. I wear a fluttering cape, antique shaded eyeglasses, and I move with music in my feet.
Ooh.
I'm from a city in the mist where my people are known for their unhurried sense of time, and I believe in compassion, but my oblivious side can get in my way, and I dream of witnessing two people fall in love at night under a full moon.
Oh, that's so... That is awesome. Oh, man, I'm literally trying to read what's in chat right now. Okay.
Well, if you didn't notice, Val said that he just thought it was a cosmetic thing.
Yes, and it's also only for 5 minutes, so, don't
let me know when that's up. Yeah. Oh, you thought the glasses were cosmetic? They're not. They're prescription.
They're not, no.
Every one of those multicolored lenses you see, those are all prescription. I own a lot of them.
Since the redemption, it's been like 5 minutes.
Has
you
it?
can put them back on, yeah.
Please have mercy. Okay. Anna, let us pop up to you and
I'm next.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Hi, everybody. My name is Anna at Nymeria941, pretty much everywhere that you can find me on the internet. I am super excited to be playing this game again because this was one of the first pandemic lockdown games that I played at the start of it all. Actually, with my friend Tyler, who's here in the chat. We made our characters together, so hey, it's great to see you. Tonight I am going to be playing Shrieking Violet of the Ebbing Tides. I am adult years old and stand medium tall. I am the party's fighter. When people see me, they first notice my generous curves, my romantic eye, and my bursting energy. I wear a silken eye patch over the less romantic eye, obsidian bracers, and move with a joyful whistle. I am from a seaside town where my people are known for resisting a brutal ruling order. I believe in heroism, but my impish side can get in my way, and I dream of overturning a corrupt government.
Oh, wow. That took a turn. That was That was all pretty sweet and stuff, and then at the end, it's like, oh, and also eat the rich and turn it all down. Love that. Wow. That's really good. I kind of like this sort of, like, pirate, this Violet pirate meets Tifa Lockhart look you got going on kind of right now.
Little bit, yeah.
That
These
I
are just
really like.
my closet clothes. It happens sometimes.
Have you used that wig before for anything on here? That feels familiar.
I have used it. I used it for Lancer this week. This is the very light lilac Lancer wig. I feel like I haven't used it on this channel yet. Oh God, I wish it was my real hair, but no, my real hair, it would take an extraordinarily obnoxious amount of time and money to get my real hair to look like this, so nah.
Oh my God, this so much hype. Guys, thank you so much for all of those subs. I'm going to shout all of you out individually because you were so sweet. Let's see who we had. So it looks like it was Anna Made Me Drink. Yup.
By accident. Sorry.
Yup, by accident. Anna, you gifted a sub. Thank you so much for that. Val dropped in some bits. Thank you, Valdrianth. Love you much. Valdrianth made me take off my glasses 7 minutes ago. Savvy came in here and started throwing around some subs. Oh, Spence. Other Spence, not the one currently in this game. Resonant Moon Spence dropped some bits. Thank you so much for that. Rex came in here tossing around gift subs. Thank you. And then Anna did too. So you guys are great. Thank you. Oh, and Wally. Wally came in and dropped some bits. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you. It's so sweet of you. I very much appreciate it. And apparently got me trending. Much appreciated. Cool. All right. So, Violet Tifa Lockhart is over. And now over to my right, Colin. So we're going to have to work this out. One of us is going to have to change. You're Colin tonight.
All right.
I am... I don't know, just call me GM, I guess. That's to keep this clear. But anyway, this is Other Colin. Welcome, Other Colin.
Hello.
Or as I call you on my server, Better Colin.
Better Colin.
Yes.
Better in some ways, not in others, though.
Oh, do list the ways.
So anyway, my character tonight is... hi, I'm Colin, at Colin_C_Kelly on Twitter. I do a couple other things. But tonight I am playing Castilian Emerald. I'm 28 years old, stand 6 foot tall. I'm the party's wizard. When people first see me, they notice the emerald green scales scattered across my body in various places, not to the point of looking reptilian, but enough to where they're noticeable. A devastating smile and a 1,000-yard stare. I wear runes scattered in the hair with various braids, and I move with not really any sense of urgency. From a forgotten nation where the people are known for inventing the future. I believe in generosity. Future. Inventing the future.
The fuck does that mean?
They're futurists.
Question.
I should mention we try to keep these games low prep. We always have for everybody involved. And Colin used, and I think everybody used, a character generator for this that gives you some. Oh, you didn't? And I didn't. Well, whatever. There's a companion thing that Doug gave around that does these things for you. So it gives some sometimes questionable things in there, but invent the future. All right, right on.
Future.
Yeah.
What was I? I believe in generosity, but as it said, my idiot side can get in the way. And I dream of sparking an idea that can transform the world.
Ooh. An idea that will transform the world. How so, I wonder? Have you thought about this? I'm curious. What is your dude? Well, we'll get into this in the very beginning. I'm just curious. That sounds like the person is maybe an academic of some kind, or maybe a scientist. I wonder what they do. Okay, and finally, I should say the roster for this particular one shot has changed like I changed my socks in just the last few days, but thankfully, last minute, in comes Spencer to play. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Who you playing?
I'm doing good. Let's see. Tonight, I'll be playing as Amaranth. I'm 24 years old and stand a whopping 6 feet 8 inches tall. I'm the party spy. When people see me, they first notice my cheeks, which have fencing scars, very Inigo Montoya.
Okay.
sharp features, and gentle disposition. I wear a cloak to hide anything that might be on my person and close-fitting leather armor, and move with careful agility. I'm from a traveling caravan where my people are known for a culture of secrecy. I believe in the ends, but my idiot side can get in the way.
Another one,
Because
huh? We have a couple of
yeah.
idiots. Great.
One
To
brain
Amaranth,
cell.
to Amaranth, any bad idea is a good idea. And
Love
I
that.
dream of finding a corner of the world to make my own.
Okay. Might be able to help you with that with this particular adventure. So that's all wonderful. Okay. So, I would like to give some credit where credit is due throughout. I have not been doing this lately, and I feel terrible about it. So I would first like to say the music you'll be hearing throughout this stream is all, everything I use for these almost every single time is all by Kevin MacLeod. You can find Kevin MacLeod's music at Incompetech on the internet. He makes wonderful royalty-free music that you can find anywhere. So definitely, I mean, I use it for all my streams. Kevin MacLeod is amazing. I know Savvy's a big fan. She's in chat right now. Wonderful stuff. Look it up. Look him up. You'll be hearing it all night long. And the adventure we're going to be running tonight is a little one I nabbed off at drive-thru. It is called City of the Insignis Stone by Rasley Ford. That is F-O-R-D-E. Rasley Ford. This is a little quest module meant to be an introductory module for new players. Nabbed it off drive-thru. Thought it was pretty cool. We're going to have fun with it. So thank you to Kevin MacLeod, and thank you to Rasley Ford for all the fun we're about to have this evening. I will be sure that links to these things are dropped in the description when this is uploaded to YouTube. So, let us begin. We begin in a city by the name of Stefania. Stefania is so named for the great wizard Stefan, who founded the city centuries ago. If Stefan was in fact a real person, or if this is simply a mythical figure, an amalgamation of several people that have joined into one, is lost to time. Regardless, at the time where we have set, the city of Stefania has stood as a thriving metropolis for centuries. And the way it has survived, the way it has been so insulated from the chaos of the outside world, is by two things. Number one, the city flies. So that helps. It sits atop a piece of land that has been, by magical means, torn away from the ground beneath it. Basically a flying mountain. If anyone's ever seen Mont Saint-Michel on the northern coast of France, which was the inspiration, it's a castle that was the inspiration for Minas Tirith. It sits on an island that is out in the low shore near the coast, so that when high tide comes in, it's completely surrounded by water, but then when the low tide is out, you can walk to it. So no one's ever laid siege to the damn thing, because as soon as you surround it, the water comes in and sweeps you away. This sort of looks like a Mont Saint-Michel in the sky. A floating island that is sort of the gradual roads that lead through the city sort of spiral up to the very top. At the very top is the pointed keep that looks like a massive burning candle atop this birthday cake of a city, essentially. It burns with a blue light, and you would be mistaken if you thought that it was in fact flame. From a distance, it might look like a lighthouse, but it is not. It is a massive amethyst at its top that burns with this bluish-purple light. This amethyst, charged by magic, projects a shield around the city. So it is not only protected from anything that walks upon the earth or swims in the ocean, it is protected from anything that flies as well. This massive bluish-purple bubble that encapsulates the city. It means that everything in the city of Stefania takes on a certain bluish-purple hue. All of the sunlight filtered through this renders everything in this, well, not unlike the lighting, as I said, the bisexual lighting behind Doug right now. Everything kind of takes that on in Stefania. The people have just gotten used to it. They don't know any better. They never leave the city, save for a few. There are several small schools of people throughout the city of Stefania who are trained for very specific purposes for leaving the city. It is dangerous out there. There has been a war going on between giants and dragons for outside of living memory. And the humans who reside in Stefania try to avoid stepping out for fear of accidentally falling victim to this conflict that just goes on and on and on. But there are some who are trained in doing so, and they call them breachers. There are 8 schools, the breach schools, that are all specializations of basically reasons why people leave the city, what they go out seeking to accomplish. What are those 8 schools? I have no fucking idea. We're going to learn from our players. Each of them is from a different school, a different breach school. They all have a different purpose in leaving the city. They have all journeyed outside the city walls before. They are experienced adventurers who have journeyed outside of Stefania and lived to tell the tale and come back. Where we begin, it is morning in Stefania. But it's a bit of a strange morning. We begin with Violet. Violet, you are rousing in your bed. And you notice it's earlier. You have a pretty strong internal clock, and you tend to wake up at around the same time every morning. But you feel tired and groggy. Your eyes burn slightly as you wake up. You look at the clock and see that you're up hours earlier than you normally are. And you realize through the crack in your shutters that sunlight is bearing down on your face. Bright, gleaming, white light. Not purple, not violet, not blue. Gleaming, white light. What do you do?
I'm going to investigate the source of the light, but also because I am a fighter and I'm always prepared for danger, I'm going to grab my spear when I go do that. Even though I'm not going outside yet.
Okay. So I'm going to say that you, as a breacher, you live in sort of a, like a convent, feels like not the right word, but something like that.
A cloister of some kind.
A cloister
Yeah.
for fellow breachers.
Yeah.
The breaching schools do not separate. They work together. It might just be different wings within the same building, but the different breaching schools all do cooperate because they don't work in isolation. They complement each other. They do things together. What is your breaching school? What is your purpose in leaving Stefania? You're a fighter,
So,
you said.
yes. So this is a little bit different from your typical, like, martial, soldiery, fightery type school. Violet comes from the school of the Myrmidon, which is people that do a very specific style of fighting that's actually based off of things like fishing nets, harpoons, spears, all sorts of entanglement tactics. Basically the kind of fighting that would use what you have as tools of the trade, because Violet comes from a seaside town, so it's basically like the martial art of those tools.
The martial art of repurposing fishing supplies?
Yes.
So is your
The
spear...
martial art of turning bad guys into sushi.
So can I say that your spear then is like a harpoon?
Yeah, more or less.
Oh, I love that. All
yeah.
right. So you pick up your harpoon, and you wish to leave your area to go investigate? Or where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna go out with me. Just see what's up, because this is weird, and I'm pretty sure it isn't just me.
Yeah.
Let's go outside.
So your area of the cloister is a tower at the corner of this building, kind of a little turret, and each of the 8 schools. It's an octagonal-shaped building. Each of the schools has their own little turret at each corner that are connected by these walls. And you head down the spiral staircase and walk outside. And as you get out, you find Aegean is already awake and is outside as well. Aegean, beside the fact that you're staring at the sun for the first time, what are you doing?
I am actually using one of my items, which is moisturizer, and applying it to my skin because I'm getting this radiation from.
This is gonna dry me right out.
Yes. I have a
Oh
speckled
my
complexion
God.
that I have to maintain, and as I see Violet come out, we know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
As I'm sort of like looking up in bewilderment at that, I'm gonna offer her as well. I'll be like, "You may want to put some of this on. These rays. It's much more harsh than the nice filtered blue light, the filtered Aegean light that we normally have coming through
What?
the shield.
What is this for again?
Your skin. Do you know how harmful those rays are without the shield? This is direct sunlight.
I grew up in direct sunlight. I think I'm good, but
Oh.
sure. Not wanting to be rude, takes it, and not a whole lot, because gotta be able to still
just a
grip
couple of squirts. Sure.
weapons properly. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's lavender and peach.
Okay, I'll take a
Heaven
little
forbid
bit.
the next time you try to turn a doorknob.
Yeah.
Oh God. But those are like 2 of my favorite things scent-wise. So
I know, that's why I offered you that one, Violet.
Yeah. Okay. So, what gives with this?
I don't know. More concerned about my skin, to be honest with you. It didn't even occur to me what the implications are, but if the shield's down, does that mean things from outside can get in?
I'm gonna call our academic. I have a sky collar amulet, so I'm gonna say that Castilian Emerald has the other one, and it basically gives us kind of shortwave radio stuff. We can use them, I think, 5 times a day, something like that, to communicate over any distance. And I'm just gonna hold it up to my mouth and be like, "Hey, did you read anything in your books about what happens when the sun's not purple anymore?"
He's probably
'Cause
actually.
I don't know how long it's been since you've seen outside of your room. Probably a while, but you should look out the window right now.
Are you leaving him a voicemail? Like, hey, Castilian.
Yeah, more or less. This is what I do in games now. Voicemails all the way down.
He's probably still asleep at this moment, regardless of the light. It's
perfect.
He's twisted over at that angle where the sheet is over his head, and it's like.
Then I have 2 important questions. One is for Aegean, which is, what is your breach school?
Oh, it's the School of Truth. If we're gonna go out there, it's dangerous. We need to find the truth of the matter before we make any decisive
Is
actions.
the School of Truth like the investigative, detective sort of?
No, it's more like the capital T truth.
Oh, okay.
The
Real
meaning of
answers.
life.
Yes.
It's like the philosophy.
I mean, there's dragons and giants out there. We're just little people. We need to understand what's going on. in
Okay,
these conflicts.
And also, they know the truth that moisturizing is very important. So
Yes, that's right.
they're solid people. And the second question is for Castilian. What's your ringtone?
Oh, my ring. Oh, man. It's probably something really cheesy, like Hungry Eyes.
For some reason, my brain went to My Humps. That's your ringtone. Don't know why. Oh, that's because that's an Office thing. I'm remembering that was Michael Scott's ringtone. So you're rolled over in bed. You got the sheet pulled over. The sun is blaring through your window. You it probably already woke you up. It seared your eyeballs, and now you're rolled over with this over your head, and your phone. What is it called? A sky collar?
I call her amulet.
Sky collar
Yeah,
amulet.
sky collar amulet. Mhm.
Yeah. Your amulet is on the end table next to your bed, and it's just jumping with.
It's bright. And he grabs it's like, yeah, what? The sky's white, huh?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that means that there's something wrong with the barrier, that keeps everything here all nice and stuff.
That's
When
bad.
was the last time that you left your room again?
I think yesterday, some point.
Did you eat?
And it kind of like thinks for a moment. It's like, yes, I did. And
You
just,
hesitated. Okay,
Anyway,
just come outside
yeah.
and figure we're downstairs,
Give me a
courtyard.
moment. He probably just like throws on this like emerald green robe and wraps it over himself. Like, oh god, grabs his staff and a dagger and then slots the sword into the scabbard. Which, as he does, the sword itself just disappears, looking like there's an empty scabbard.
Oh, you got that item?
Yeah, I got that one.
I think it's called. Isn't it called
Noise.
discretion?
It's
I
called
believe?
discretion.
Yep.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, discretion is an item that it's a scabbard that when you put a weapon in it, it makes it invisible.
Weapon disappears.
good.
I love that. So it looks like you're just carrying. I wasn't clear on. Does it make it look like you're just carrying an empty scabbard essentially?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, so the scabbard doesn't disappear also. Okay.
Correct. yeah,
That's
scabbard's
mind
there.
games that you throw with people. Like, why does he have an empty scabbard?
Yeah, what's he doing with that?
Is it discretion or is it the better part of valor? Who's to say?
The better part of valor is another item I should make.
Oh, is it? Oh,
No, not
No,
yet, but I
it
should
should
make
be
it.
though.
I
It
should
should
make the
be.
better part of valor. Yeah.
We're making it now. It's happening.
All right, so I'm totally picturing. You said green bathrobe or whatever. I'm totally picturing you as basically the dude from The Big Lebowski, but
oh
Yeah, pretty much right now. Yeah.
Okay.
He like
man.
ties his hair into like a very incredibly messy ponytail.
pours himself a white
Is
Russian.
that the way you dress on an adventuring day?
All right,
Apparently.
Castilian, you
Magic.
throw on your bathrobe, grab your invisible sword, and you huff it down the stairs. Again, it's the spiral staircase. Each of these towers has one. And along the way, on your way out there, in the stairwell, you run into Amarath. Amarath, why are you in the stairwell?
Got bored. Was just wandering around. And I like to think that Amaranth isn't paying enough attention, sort of just bumps into Castilian.
Nice. Or
Oh.
Castilian is just like half asleep and runs into you also. There's that. I think it might be equal parts.
Yeah. Hey, what's
Hi.
up?
Why are you here?
Got bored. Actually wanted to show you this, and they just open up this small little booklet, and there's just 10 stamps on the inside of it. Found this just like in the hallways yesterday. It's kind of cool.
Stamps?
Yeah.
You can like mail a letter or something?
I mean, maybe. I don't know what they do yet. Weird question. Is there like a map of the city anywhere?
I might have one, I think.
Well, open it up. Open it up.
You
He
happen
goes
to have
back
one on you.
upstairs into his room to get the map.
Go back upstairs.
Comes back down with the map.
Okay. Yeah, I'll waste one of these at the start of the game. Why not? They take off one of the stamps and just place it on the map. And I would like to find out a place in Stephania that is an underground marketplace where stolen goods can be traded.
Oh,
Colin.
Wow. Can I just ask why? Like, there's
It's
no
one of the
wrong
awesome-
answer to this question. I'm just curious for my own edification.
I think.
Why-
I
It's
think
like, oh,
more...
the sun is out and the shield is down. Where can I buy stolen shit?
I think Emma just doesn't know what this thing does, so they're just
Oh.
placing it on the map, and that's just the one that happens to come up.
Okay. All right. So Stephania, like I said, is a floating island, and all the roads lead up. Basically, there's really only when I say there's one road through Stephania. It starts at the bottom and it spirals the whole way to the very tippy top, where the lighthouse is, with the amethyst that keeps the shield up. If you were looking for stolen goods, there is a place to find such things, and this map shows you at the bottom of the city of Stephania, there is, it's got to go somewhere, there is a drainage ditch that normally it's the sewer system. It normally just pours waste out the bottom, which then hits the shield and then just disintegrates. But the shield's down, so Stefania is currently dumping shit all over the landscape as it goes. But right at that, where that dips off, where that is, there is a municipal employee of the city of Stefania who is known to run a little black market shop out of the sewers right near the evacuation vent, if you will. So if you want to go basically diving into the sewers, there is someone there who can provide you that. And the map tells you as such.
Neat. Didn't know it could do that. Should probably save these for a better purpose. And Emma just tucks this little book into like a crevice somewhere in their armor. So, I mean, why are you up? I've just been wandering. I don't know what's happening.
Violet called me. Something about the shield's down, so that's bad.
Oh. All right. Well, you should probably check on that, huh?
Yeah, that'd be good. Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
And he stumbles outside. It's like, oh, fuck, it's bright.
It is so bright. It is the brightest you've ever seen in your lifetime.
The bathroom probably has a hood, and he just puts that over. It's like,
oh, hooded bathrobe. Great.
Ow. And Emma just
you've made it.
Pulls the hood of the cloak over their head a little tighter.
And the two of you see Aegean and Violet out there.
Ah.
Hi.
Hey.
What do you make of this?
I don't know. Was hoping you could tell me, because...
bad?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah. Oh, by the way, if we want to go to the sewers later, apparently some guy runs a black market out of there. Could be cool.
I'm just going to say, for fun, all of you already know that. Like, yeah. Yeah, you didn't know. Everyone knows there's a, yeah.
Where do you think we get all our black market stuff?
Yeah, his name's
Yeah, where do you think
everyone
that
knows
I
Hank.
got? Where do you think that I got that hiccup powder for dusting Charles's desk during finals last month?
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a prank shop around here. I thought you just got it there.
Not for these kind of hiccups.
They just sort of tilt their head and they're like, all right, well, so shield's down. Are we still flying?
You are still flying. Yeah. The city
Okay.
doesn't appear to be... You would notice if it was sinking. It doesn't appear to be. So that's good.
Do we know if there's some kind of like... Okay, I guess I really never stopped to think about how this city is really flying because I'm from the ocean and somehow this never crossed my mind. But do we know if there's some kind of like weird artificial flying, gravity machine type thing that has like a big on-off button that maybe somebody could have slapped by mistake or fallen asleep on and, hit their head on the button and that's why the shield's down?
It would be the simplest solution.
Can you imagine if I said
that also
yes, and this
seems
was the whole
extremely counterintuitive for a flying city.
Hey man, I don't know. I'm from the ocean, so
Yep, you guys go, you press a button, and great game of Quest, everyone. All right.
Well done.
That's it.
Yay.
You win.
hey, it's called
That's how easy the game is, really.
You won the
It's
quest.
that simple.
You try turning it off and back on again.
Is it plugged in? Okay, plug it in.
I
Castilian
boop
is
it.
just
I boop it with my
arcane.
spear.
Okay, so no, but I will say you don't know how the city flies. You don't know really how the shield works, other than that it seems to be related to the amethyst at the top of the tower, which you can tell because you can see it emanating from that.
Mhm.
Right.
As far as how the actual magic works, you don't know any of that. That's above
That's
your pay grade.
above my pay grade.
Yep.
Jinx.
Well, what are we called? Breachers?
Breachers. Yeah.
Breachers.
We'll probably be called on to at least learn about this.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Just, in the short while that we've been outside, does this seem like it's sort of chaos, panicking, pandemonium? Are people freaking out at the fact that the sun is white now and not purple? Or are they just like, yeah, just like, what's the.
So here's the deal. It's
Yeah.
it is early.
Okay.
A lot of people aren't up yet. Like I said, you got up
Right.
hours earlier than you normally do.
Yes. Okay.
So a lot of people
it's
are still
not.
asleep.
Okay.
It's like this is dawn right now, basically.
Okay.
But within an hour, probably, people are going to start waking up in the city. They're going to start noticing, and people are probably going to freak the fuck out. So you have
Okay.
a small window of opportunity to try to
Okay.
figure out what's going on before the streets are flooded with people losing their damn minds. And before I forget, I wanted to ask, Colin, what is your breacher school?
Yeah. My breacher school is the Reclaimers. We go out finding magical items, artifacts, etc., figure out what they do, bring them back, and figure out how we can use them.
Oh, okay. So like a bit of magical recycling?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, and repurposing. Yeah, cool. And Spence, what is your breacher school?
Yeah, my breacher school is the School of the Phantom. We are a school that focuses mainly around stealing things from people that deserve it. So we're basically the Robin Hoods of this place. And Emma probably wouldn't be the biggest fan of purchasing things from the black market, but in the end, would probably just be like, it's probably taken from some asshole anyway. Wouldn't be open to buying.
Do you also sell things to the? Well, you didn't know the black market existed till just a minute ago, but
Yeah, I mean that might be something I can do now.
yeah, now you know. Yeah.
You just
Okay.
they just have like a bunch of shit they've stolen just sitting in their dorm room here, and so it's just, yeah.
Yeah. So now from up on high, the breacher school is located pretty high up on the island. Not far. It's only a short walk above you to get to the main tower, get to the keep. From up here on high, and now with the shield down, and all of the light now unfiltered, you can all see very clearly some things that you really haven't seen before properly. You can see, for one thing, it seems so small, but you can see that the forest to the north is green. You've never seen these green trees before.
Weird.
It is called the Forest of Anpil. And it is a massive sprawling forest, and just on the other side of that forest, there is a small valley that dips, and then a mountain at the top. That mountain and the valley around it is one of the main battlegrounds of this war between giants and dragons. It is something you read about. It's not a place you go. And you've never seen it in such stunning clarity, but now with the shield down for the first time, you really can see, for one, everything in its natural, unfiltered color, but two, how devastated it is. You can see the mountainside is scorched with these massive burn marks from dragon fire. You can see that the forest, there are tons of trees that have been ripped down and felled from giants literally just ripping them out of the ground and using them as weapons, and areas that have been burned and scorched from dragon fire, and just all around now you can see all the things that, as proud Stephanians, you have been working to keep out this whole time. And now you are open and exposed to all of it.
Oh, good.
I'm
Oh,
not
good.
really worried about the giants so much as I am the dragons. Giants can't really fly usually.
But
Can I-
what if a giant decided to ride a dragon though? Then we'd be probably.
I don't think they would do that. They kind of hate each other, but
If there was an alliance between the two of them, we'd probably have a lot more to worry about,
yeah.
like dragons with giants on their backs. But can I ask a GM question real quick?
Yeah.
out of the 3 entities that we have here in terms of Stephania, the dragons, and the giants, which of their governments would you say is the most corrupt?
That is a very interesting question.
Yes, well, I might
dragons-
need to know because reasons.
Do dragons and giants have governments?
They
They must have
do.
something.
I feel like
They
you
must
need.
have like a homeowners association. Of the very
I don't think the
least.
dragons have an HOA, but the
If they have an HOA, we're taking them down. Doesn't matter how corrupt our human government is.
Horde
It's
Owners
true.
Association.
Nothing can
Take
be
it
more
down.
corrupt than an
oh
HOA.
yes, a Horde Owners
Horde Owners
Association.
Association.
Very good. That's very
Nice,
good.
nice.
Very nice.
So the dragons
I
have an
love
HOA. The giants do have more of a kind of like tribal structure. As far as which one is more corrupt, I mean, dragons are by their very nature like kleptocrats.
Yeah.
So there is that. Are you trying to decide which one you want to take down more?
Maybe, but that's also why I wanted to know, is the government of Stephania very corrupt? Because it could be that they manufactured an elaborate scheme to get us to panic, thinking that we were about to be invaded by the imperialism of dragons and giants. And therefore, we actually need to be focusing on the fact that our own government is trying to trick us into more militarism.
Are you saying that this is a false flag attack, Alex Jones?
No!
Psyop?
That's Violet's name now. I'm just gonna call him that.
No, please. That's an X for me. Like, ugh.
So you've never had a reason to believe that the government of Stephania is corrupt.
I'm not looking for a reason. I'm just asking. Like, is there some sort of like obvious, ooh, this one has always been super gunning to destroy the sun or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't know. Yeah. No,
Okay.
Stephania seems pretty straight up.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
worried about all those poor people that are living down there amongst all that terribleness going on.
Yeah,
There's
there
like-
are people out there.
Yeah.
Not fun out there.
Where's my hold on, I'm pulling up my fantasy name generator. Always gotta have this.
Well, we should probably go and tell somebody in charge
Yeah.
what's going on. People are going to be starting to panic when they get up soon.
I agree.
For-
Especially because it looks like we have 2 major issues here. One being the city and the second being the valley. And we're going to have to divide groups of people to be able to deal with this. So,
Oh, but I think if we do with the city thing, if we get the shield back and whatnot, then the valley's less of an issue.
maybe to the people in the city, but to the people in the valley, still an issue, right? Like,
True.
I mean, they need the sun, yeah, don't get me wrong, but I mean, this probably throws a bunch of other things off of whack and out of balance and all of that kind of thing. So,
Getting the shield back would give those people a safe place to go, though.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Well, I mean, do we have like mentor? I mean,
I was gonna say,
officers
yeah.
or
Is this a like the principal is your pal situation, or do we have like a CO? I'm
There is.
curious.
Uh,
Okay.
Stephania? Stephania is sort of a elected monarchy. So it is ruled by a prince or a princess or what have you. Just the simple title. But they are chosen from among the people. But then they basically have sort of a pseudo-dictatorial rule. But the people of Stephania are very wise and always choose well, and have never had a problem. Not corrupt, totally not corrupt. But just below, the one sort of permanent government of Stephania, the notch just below the prince, is the Breachmaster General, the head of the breaching schools, all 8 breaching schools, who is a woman named Daphne. And you see now, as you're staring up at the sky, you hear this clicking nearby of like metal on concrete. And
What the?
rounding the corner from around the school is Daphne. She walks with a cane.
Oh, hey.
Mr. General.
No, don't salute. Come on, don't. It's just,
Hey,
please.
Daphne.
Well, that's too informal now.
Rude.
Find a happy
Jesus.
medium.
Ma'am.
Just stand up straight and be cool, okay?
I see you've all noticed that happened.
Yeah,
Ought
Yeah.
not to.
but how? Why?
Would love to tell you.
I didn't realize some trees could be that shade of green. It's really weird.
Yes, you'll find everything out there is a little bit different without the shield. But you've all been outside. You've seen. But it's... Seeing it from up here, I know, is a bit of an adjustment.
It's like the outside is inside now.
In many
weird.
ways, that's exactly what's happening. Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Huh.
trying to avoid a mass panic. So we need to start getting some plans together very quickly about how we're going to deal with this. So if you, 4 of you wouldn't mind coming with me, there's someone you need to speak to.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And she leads you inside the breaching school and takes you through the main walls and gets to, like, at the center of the breaching school is the sort of like area where you convocate. There's a mess hall in there. And she takes you all to basically the cafeteria and goes under a table. She gets like down on her hands and knees and starts crawling under a table. She's, oh, where did I? It's around here somewhere.
I'll bend down to help her look. Awkwardly, like, what are we looking for?
Well, if you could find it easily, we would have done a very bad job.
Are you looking for something to power the shield?
No,
It would-
no. There it is. And she just like punches a brick, and a trapdoor opens up in the floor, and a spiral staircase winds up out of it into the ceiling, where another hatch opens.
Awesome.
There it is.
But wait, so where does that go?
Let's find out.
I'm guessing up.
Very,
Thank
very
you,
perceptive,
Captain Obvious.
Castilian. Very
I'll do
perceptive.
best.
Oh, I forgot that everyone's supposed to have color-themed names. So her name is Daphne Daffodil.
Okay.
Aw.
Aw.
I'm just basically gonna be like, haha, good one, Emerald, and then like slap him on the back and basically like offer my arm as we go walk up the stairs to Daphne Daffodil.
Oh, and you are not to tell anyone that this is here, by the way. Gonna have to swear on your honor about that.
Well, I take that very seriously. So as far as I'm concerned, this doesn't exist at all.
I don't even know what we're
Never
talking
seen.
about.
I'll be honest, I'll probably forget by tomorrow.
He probably will. Yeah.
True.
Holy shit! When those stairs get there.
Go up them. Go.
Oh, all right.
You wind up the stairs, and when you get through the hatch in the ceiling, she reaches back and pulls a lever, and it closes, and the stairs go back into the floor. This is a bit of a shortcut. There's a few more. You're gonna lose. Just warning you. You're about to get your steps in. You're probably gonna have.
Oh,
You're gonna be wheezing, but there's a lot more stairs. But keep going up.
cool.
Ma'am, I'm a myrmidon. I would be very bad at doing my job if some stairs got me. So are we talking like...
It's a lot of stairs. Like a lot of stairs.
Okay.
Keep going. Don't worry.
Okay.
She leads you up, like... Actually, I want everyone to do our first roll. Everyone roll
Oh no.
Okay.
a
You're a
d20,
monster.
and
Wait.
let's see.
Wait,
Well.
wait. I have something I want to do before we roll, just because this is super fun, and I took it because I thought it would be amazing. I would like to use my Valiant Soliloquy ability
Oh.
to help us climb these stairs. So I can inspire my allies with a rousing speech. You can write your own or borrow one from a play or a movie. It can be short. You must give the speech at the table, which is where we all are. When we complete it, each member of the party gains the option to redo their next roll until the end of the scene.
Give me your valiant soliloquy. Does that cost an AP to use? Or?
It's 2.
2 AP. Okay.
I will do it for the lulz.
Inspire these people.
Basically, just you like, the burn that exists within the depths of our muscles will be nothing to the, what was that called again, Aegean? Radiation and ultraviolet rays, even though that sounds awesome, because it's like a game that we will get from the sun. So please, take deep breaths, forget stretch, and climb these stairs, team! Yeah!
I think Castilian gets the inspiration from wanting to get past these stairs faster to stop listening to this.
I feel inspired.
I'm going to use that because 2, so I'm glad I hyped
You got a
myself
2?
up to this. Oh no, it's even worse! I rolled a natural 1 on my reroll.
Wow.
That's a 4, so I guess I'm gonna use my reroll right now.
I rolled a 10. I used my reroll to an 18.
What the hell?
I got a 14.
That's a 6.
I actually felt inspired.
Wow, this covers almost every range of possibility. Okay.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd crit fail walking upstairs.
You crit
You've
failed
inspired
walking
me, Violet.
upstairs.
It's the lack of depth perception. That's why.
Okay, I love this. So, Colin and Doug, you two both have unmodified successes. So you get up the stairs, no issue. Spence, you get a tough choice.
Yes, I do.
You can either make it up. How do I do this? Oh, hey, Stella. Well, thanks for stopping by. Your tough choice is... Okay, you can either make it up to the top of the stairs wheezing and look like kind of a wuss in front of your boss.
Okay.
Or you can make it up there. You can make it up there in all right shape. You'll probably be the last one up, but taking your time. But your absence will be noted by whoever it is you're about to meet with.
Oh boy.
So you want to disappoint your boss or disappoint whoever you may be meeting with, essentially.
Okay. I'm sorry, I just read what Doug put in our
And the whole
chat.
town is destroyed.
Dragon shows up, it's done.
Because you didn't make it up those stairs.
I think they're just going to be wheezing, even though they don't know who this person is and they probably don't care. Daphne told us we should probably care, so they're probably wanting to get there in time. So they get to the top stairs, just like, oh, my legs hurt. Oh, my legs hurt.
Jesus, kid,
God.
it's just a flight of stairs. I mean, I know it's a lot of stairs.
It's a lot of stairs. Like, have you ever been to the Statue of Liberty and walked up the stairs there? It's far away from here. It's fine, but it's awful walking up those stairs. Oh man!
We're gonna
they
have
just
to
sort of
get you in remedial physio, man.
You've seen how tall he is, though? He's got a big frame to carry up the stairs. There's more muscle to get tired out.
Says you as you make it up there with no issue whatsoever.
Well, I'm little.
There's more
Suddenly, I'm not
muscle to
regretting
get
taking
done.
I just danced my way upstairs.
And they do like the football thing that doesn't actually work. Where they cross their hands on the back of their head. Okay.
Oh yes, expand those lungs.
Is there water? Is there water up here?
I'm gonna say Violet. You.
How bad is it, Doctor?
It's just that you've been shouting, trying to inspire everybody the whole time, and completely winded yourself going up these stairs. So by the time you finish your soliloquies, and we're gonna get out in the hole.
Violet.
Oh.
Violet.
Yeah, what's up?
I like to imagine that Violet's just like not even through the door yet. It's just like still somewhat down the stairs. Hey, do you need help or?
No, I think I just forgot to speak from my diaphragm.
Oh, you see, if you don't do that, that's gonna get you. Yeah.
And I locked my knees because I
Oh.
wanted to look imposing.
Never lock your knee. What?
That. Oh, no wonder you look a little flush. I wondered why.
It's fine. I'll be okay.
Okay.
And suddenly
Alright.
I'm not regretting having a floor on the top room of the tower.
We'll clink our glasses to that since we made it up. It's got like a little cucumber in the water. We're just sitting in like a comfy chair waiting for you guys to get in. They're really good people, I swear.
Meanwhile, I'm using like my spear as one of
Yeah.
those hiking poles that helps you like keep your
Okay,
balance.
The
as you
wizard
go.
did fine.
You'll see. You made the right
Fighter.
decision.
And as Amma and Violet are the last people up the stairs, you are both chit-chatting with each other as you're going up. Violet is trying to catch her breath because she didn't use proper breathing mechanics to give her speech, and Amma is also quite tired. And you get to the top of the stairs and suddenly realize that you're standing face to face with the Prince of Stefania.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hi.
Who is named... That does not seriously say Peanut. I just used a random name generator and got Peanut.
Please.
Oh, but
Peanut
this is a
now.
really good name. Oh, there's another one here that's
Peanut.
there's another one here that's a really good name though, and it sticks with the color scheme.
Okay.
Peridot. Prince Peridot.
Aww.
And it alliterates.
Friends call him Perry.
Or peanut.
Or Peanut. Very
This
good
is
friend.
real good. Yeah.
My mother calls me Peanut.
It's only a nickname for my parents. God.
If anyone calls him Peanut, you will roll, and we'll see what happens. So Prince Peridot is standing there, arms crossed, with Daphne, and as the two of you come up the stairs finally, Aegean and Castilian, you're already up there. How do you react when you see Prince Peridot?
Hello, sir. Hi. We're just waiting for our friends. Nice to see you. I hope you're well.
No.
And literally, they just got out of bed look of
Just
awful bedhead in a bathrobe.
A hooded bathrobe.
I'm gonna plant my obliviousness flaw and say that I didn't even notice him come in the room. I was just like sitting there like, are they gonna come up those stairs or what? Like,
you can hear them like
Yeah.
Daphne is trying to like reassure like the other two are coming.
Yeah.
Just a moment, Your Highness. Hear it. Any I mean, you can hear like echoing, bouncing off the walls up the stairs, the wheezing, and you're in this. When you finally reach the top of the stairs, you're in this massive open space that has basically just an elevator at the center, but it is a round stone chamber. At the very center is this elevator, and there are some benches sort of around it. And Prince Peridot and Daphne are seated next to each other, just waiting for the rest of you to get up. Doug, did you have something you want to ask?
and as I say, I did think of something. As they're getting up, they're out of breath. I'm gonna noticing Prince Peridot there. I'm gonna try to inspire him, which I have to recite an inspiring quote as they're all out of breath. I'll say, "Life is not measured by the breaths, by the moments that take our breath away."
That's deep.
Can I
Amazing.
just say, like,
then-
at that moment is when we, like, pop
Yeah.
up through the doorway, and it's just like, son of a royal highness, hi. And then I'm just gonna do a very deep sort of bow. Does Amma bow as well?
No, it looks awkward just because of how tall they are, but yes, just like
Okay, cool. Just like, well then, this moment has been very inspiring. Thank you, Aegean, for that.
I'm sorry.
Actually, inspires him.
Peridot?
Yes, it was until the end of the day, he'll shape his behavior around that ideal, and cannot fall victim to his own flaw.
Interesting. So, but he'll shape his behavior around taking
the
his breath
ideal
away.
of that. Yeah.
He's about to have a really free-spirited day, I think. He's gonna try
He's
a whole
gonna
lot of
have a
things.
lot of stresses on his mind, so that'll help.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Peridot is surprisingly. How many does that cost AP to use that?
Yeah, it's a 1.
Oh, 1 AP. All right, yeah. Deduct that.
Right.
And he's just like, oh, that's. Huh. I guess I should live a little today. Good point.
Yeah,
Good point, young
have some
man.
fun.
Let us take care of the business
Yeah.
at hand.
Right. Yes, Daphne. Take care of this. I think I'm going to go windsurfing. Yeah, that's a thing I've always wanted to do. Windsurfing.
Dude, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah. And hell, I never date. Maybe I should.
Gotta carry on the line.
Yes, I only have like a day to do this probably before you fix this and everything's back to normal. So, is there like a
Exactly.
speed dating service or something in the town?
A day is enough time for smooches.
I mean,
Smooches, yes.
Is enough time for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That sounds sexual, young man. Is that what you're implying?
Shrugs.
Okay.
Or windsurfing. That's a thing.
Windsurfing, yes. Yeah, I am so bored.
Inspired?
Well, yes, but I'm just. All I do is sit up here in this ivory tower and make decisions and try to keep this city surrounded by a big bubble so that dragons and giants can't come marching in here and keep it flying. And when do I get to live a little? You know?
Yeah,
When does,
you
You've
kinda
got
do
to
that
know what
sometimes.
you're making those decisions for.
when does Prince Peridot get to have his day? Huh?
Today, perhaps.
Yeah.
Preferably right after you tell us what you'd like us to do to help with the whole shield
No!
thing.
I'm out of here. Peace.
Oh,
Deuces.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
Later.
Well,
Oh,
And he goes to the elevator and just pulls over.
wait. Okay.
You see him wave as he goes down into the floor.
Hey.
goodbye.
He's finding his truth. That's beautiful.
I guess that's a good thing, but what do we do now?
Yeah.
Daphne's like, did he just, like, abdicate? What was that?
It
For
seems like you're in charge now,
Day?
boss.
Yeah.
King is gone. Long live the king.
Okay, well, that
well,
we're gonna have to call another car. And she goes over to the elevator and presses a button. We're going up. He's going down, apparently. Wonder if he's going to the
Okay.
sewers.
Do, 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 do.
It's just, yeah, you hear some.
Music.
Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Thank you for riding the elevator through Stephanus City. Next stop.
This is just a Mass Effect loading screen.
I spent a lot of time on the phone with my health insurance company, IRL, so that's just their music.
and Emma will just like sit down in a spare chair, and they just pull out looks like a rather nice set of like spy glasses, and sort of puts them on. And I am, just to add stuff to it, I'm going to spend a lot. I'm going to spend 4 of my adventure points right now.
Okay, that should put you at what?
6, I think.
6. You haven't used any others.
Nope.
You started with 10. Okay.
So they are now permanently upgraded with letting me have infrared vision.
Oh, interesting.
It allows me to see an outline of things that are generating heat nearby, and it does work through walls.
Interesting.
So you
Okay.
sort of watch this like grayish tint wash over the glasses as he turns a knob.
You look down through the floor, and you see a lot of heat coming from below you because apparently the Prince Peridot has already found somebody.
Oh no.
Oh,
You just see
okay,
outlines,
Nope,
but
nope, and I turn it off. That's
Good for Prince Peridot is what it is.
I don't
Give
Look
my
up.
tell.
suggestion to heart.
Is there anything where we're going?
I don't tell them anything about what I just saw. Ugh.
you know nothing. The elevator
Although
arrives.
you will see that Emma's like beat red in the face.
You've seen some
Do you need
things
some
shit.
moisturizer?
No,
Starting with-
I'm
no.
Fine.
Okay.
The
Let me know.
elevator arrives, and Daphne's like, I guess I'm doing this alone now. Please.
Well, you've got us.
Yes, but I mean the explaining
Yeah.
part. Just get in.
Oh.
We're going all the way to the top.
All right.
You get in this elevator that begins. It at first goes straight up, and then it becomes like a Wonka elevator. It starts like going sideways and diagonal, and it just like non-Euclidean space as it winds the whole way up.
Oh,
And there's a
No.
point. Yeah, it's going fast too. It picks up speed, and it's making these like hairpin turns, and it's by the time you reach the top, everyone is a bit queasy.
Who designed that thing?
Yeah,
I've
Daphne's
just
like,
gotten my breath back too. Oof.
I never understood what the point of that was. Why?
Why?
I
Like,
really
was
wish I
fun.
could tell you.
Agent.
Know what it is about
times.
government
Don't-
buildings and speed elevators, but
It's
Okay.
government, man. They design it to be as inefficient as possible. Okay, get out here.
But
We're
not
at
in
the
a
top.
corrupt way, Violet. Just in an efficient way.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
corrupt,
no,
just very inefficient.
I do know the difference, right?
Okay.
Okay, like I pay
You
taxes.
just
I know
got
the
a
difference.
temper.
It's good. It's good. We're fine.
Okay, we're here. Get out.
Yeah.
And you all stumble out of the elevator. And you see that you are at the very top of the city of Stefania.
Oh, wow. I've always wondered what it looked like from up here.
You
Ah.
exit. You exit at the center of a tower. It looks. The tower from up here looks like it is again an octagonal tower. There are 8 columns that are all open, and you can see 360 degrees in all directions around you. This is the highest point
Ooh.
any of you have ever been.
Ooh, I don't like this.
You know, this would be like really romantic if, the shield wasn't down right now.
I would. You know how close we are to the moon? And the sun?
Yeah.
I agree. The shield being down's a real boner killer. That's also kind of a bigger problem than the fact that you can't smooch anyone beneath the moonlight up here. But
I mean,
I don't
I've
wanna
always
do
admired
anything
your
up here
efficiency,
except-
Daphne.
I don't want to do anything up here except go back down to the ground.
well, I at least need to show you why we're here. Go just out here, and you see the elevator where it came up. Wrapping around it is one last spiral staircase that goes to like an area atop the elevator shaft.
I look over at Daphne like, we can go even higher?
It's a little bit, yeah, just to the center of this tower. Just walk right up there.
Yeah, I eagerly walk up the stairs.
Casting heads up too.
I'll sort of stick by Violet and just like, how tall is medium tall?
I think medium tall
It's-
would be average
it's-
height, right?
Aspirationally medium tall. As
Extra
a matter
medium.
Of fact.
Okay. And-
Like really, for all intents and purposes, rather small, but without a lack of standardized measurement in the absence of royalty. You know what? Never mind. We should just go.
It's like while we're walking, I'm sort of just lean down to well, not lean down, but like sort of.
You're leaning down. You're tall, and I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like
I'll be-
8'10" or something. Right?
I'm small
no, I'm
and
like
afraid
6
of heights.
I'm
Oh.
6'8". I'm pretty
Oh.
tall, but I'm not freakishly tall.
Oh, I thought he said something like 8.
I'm just like, hey, just say I'm not necessarily a fan either. Just really good at hiding it.
Okay, that might have been reassuring, but it's not.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
I'm
gonna.
sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Looking down.
And Violet, looking down, you walk straight into it as you reach the top of the stairs, not paying attention to where you're going. When you reach the very top, you walk into a gigantic amethyst.
Ouch.
And just in time, like, Daphne is just like, Violet, no, wait. And you bonk into this thing.
It's the lack of depth perception. I'm just gonna
Oh, no.
call it a day. True story, I did actually fall coming down the stairs with this over my
Oh, no.
eyes.
Oh, Anna. The things we do for cosplay.
Woo!
Anna commits.
It is an amethyst the size of a car. If you knew what a car was. Okay, the size of a carriage. Not
A
that they probably
baby
don't have that.
dragon.
Size of a baby dragon.
A dragonette, if you will.
Yeah, it is the size of a freaking sedan. This gigantic amethyst. And Daphne looks at it and says, "It's well,
Not a juice.
out of juice. Yeah, but it's weird. We don't really It hasn't done this before, but it appears it's really this simple." And she points to one spot on the amethyst where a piece of it has been, like, broken out. About the size of a fist.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh wow.
Who would do that?
Saboteur.
And also, apparently that's enough to throw the whole thing off. Perhaps I don't
Weird.
fully understand how this works, but I'm guessing it's something to do with refraction, and that has just, in layman's terms, fucked everything up.
Huh.
Ah.
Something like that.
So we need
Is
to
this-
replace it.
Well, we can do that.
Wait, where are we gonna find another amethyst the size of a baby dragon?
Well, okay, that's the good thing. You won't need a whole new amethyst. We just need enough to repair it. We can mend it. Some of the mages can certainly mend it, but we need a new piece of amethyst about the size of a fist, which itself is not easy to find, to
So you're
replace
saying that what we're looking for is an amethyst.
an amethyst.
Ooh,
Yes, you
good
need an
Okay.
amethyst.
Oh.
That'll be easy to remember.
The
Yeah,
four
I
of you,
guess that works.
you shall be the Fellowship of the Amethyst.
That has
Is-
a
now,
nice
is that-
ring
Sounds
to
like it
it.
was ripped off from something. I'll be honest. Is that an
Now
original
is that
title?
is that spell like that?
Yes.
Like the
Yeah.
fist?
Yeah,
Okay.
Fist.
fist.
Okay.
Yes. Amethyst. Yes. You asked where you could find one, though, and
Yeah.
I do actually know the answer, but you're really not going to like it.
I think
Is
I
it
might
some
know.
like creepy crime den or something?
You would really
You would like
that.
that?
Yeah, you
And
can
I
have
would
that.
really like it if it was, embedded in the scepter of an evil emperor that was subjugating millions. But I have a funny feeling that's probably not where it is either.
As soon as you say
It's not-
crime den too, she's just like, "Oh, you mean Hank?" Everyone knows Hank.
Something
Guy
other
down by
than-
the waist hole.
The guy at the waist
There-
hole.
Something
Oh my god.
somebody other than Hank. Christ on a
There's,
bike.
there's really only Hank in this town. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
He's a great guy though.
It's Hank all the way down.
It's Hank's all the way
Crime in
down.
the city's just Hank all the way down.
That's a local saying around here because Hank's place actually is all the way down. So people say like, "Hey, if you need to get hooked up, it's just Hank all the way down. Go see that guy."
Yeah, it's true.
Is it-
It's true.
End of the
Slang.
Zoom call now.
Stephanie's slang.
Yeah,
So
Stephanie's
where-
slang.
Where, where do we go to find this amethyst, if you will?
Well, come closer, Violet. You're really not gonna like this. No, all the way over here. And she stands by the rail that would be like looking right out over the drop.
Oh my god, did you have to make it right here? Couldn't you just have described it in a really descriptive way?
No, I
hate
need you to
this
look.
so much right now.
It's like the
Hey, well-
observation deck on the Sears Tower. Like it's.
I'm gonna
You're not gonna let me fall off of the edge of this thing, right?
I'm gonna put a
Right.
hand, I'm gonna
I've
put a
got
hand on your shoulder and say,
Got
every
it.
accomplishment starts with the decision to try, Violet.
Okay, I'm looking. Do it quickly, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this up.
Were you using an ability there, Doug, when you did that? Were you
I
inspiring her?
was just trying to
Just be
RP
nice.
inspire you, but I'll use it if you want.
No, you don't have to. It's up to you.
No, yeah.
It's your point.
No, I was just, yeah. No, I was just.
Violet, with your one eye,
Uh-huh.
you see something violet. Far, 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 far away. All the way in the natural light now of the day. You never would have seen this before, because with the shield up, it's the same color. It would have basically been filtered out.
Mhm.
But now you can see at the very top of that mountain on the other side of the forest is a twinkling violet light.
Oh.
It's the light on Quest Mountain.
Yeah. Basically,
you
in the
old
picture
timers.
that is our overlay, picture a little twinkling
Oh.
violet atop that.
Yeah.
And
Is
Daphne says, that is the source of this amethyst. We took it from that mountain centuries ago. You need to go
Oh,
back
whose
to the
was
source.
it?
Well, that's the part you won't like.
I'm closing my eyes.
Okay, all right, shh, all right, shh. Okay, that's just Violet.
I
You're
see
okay.
where it is. I'm
You're
good.
okay. You're okay.
I'm good.
Right. So that mountain is ruled by a dragon, and that's kind of a problem.
Just a bit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There's always something guarding. It's always a dragon or a giant or something.
Or a
It could
riddle.
be like a stone on top of a mountain. We hike up the mountain for 2 hours, grab the stone, come back.
We'll be fine. They wouldn't have picked us if they didn't think we could do it.
You were also the first four
Right?
to get up.
And I just look over at Daphne.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I still have my eyes shut. I'm just keeping it open for.
Prince Peridot asked for you four by name. So
Really?
really,
I never talked to the guy.
You mean the prince that just fucked off for smooches?
Wait, you mean
Wanted
Peanut,
us
right?
specifically?
Peanut?
you're
to do
definitely
this?
not allowed to call him that. 100%.
I mean,
not allowed
that's
to call
what
him that.
that's why I'm calling him that while he's not here. So
Yeah, besides,
The
you
Prince
would-
Peridot reads all of your incident reports after every breach that you do, and you four have the best record of any of the breachers. So he has been
Oh.
impressed with your
Oh.
accomplishments and asked for the four of you
Hey.
After
specifically.
that one time.
I wonder if he'll be able to hear my friend whistle, man.
I should also
Yellow
mention
bar.
there are 8 breaching schools, as you know, and we have already
Yeah.
sent out another team of 4, hedging our bets a little bit from the other 4 schools. They're already out there in the forest, but just to make sure that this gets done, we want to send another team.
Wow, we've really dawdled there.
Mm,
People
and
get
whatever
up
it is, it
very early around here.
can't be much more difficult than this. Can I request permission to turn around so that I don't need to be?
Oh, god damn it, Vivi. I gotta lose the glasses. Damn it, Vivi! Alright, someone keep a
5
timer
minutes.
for
I'll
me.
keep track.
oh,
Right, just as
Vivi.
we're about to change scenes and I need to fucking read what's gonna happen. Alright. Hold on, where's the... You strike me down. You strike me down, I become more powerful you could possibly be.
Oh,
Oh no!
Whoa!
So-
Oh my! Special effects.
Okay. Yeah, Daphne says, yes, we already have a team out there in the forest, but just, we want to make sure that we get this done. Because any second now, and that's when you start to hear the first distant scream.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh no.
And then another one
Ooh.
echoing through from up here on high, echoing through the valley all around you. No longer is
Oh.
the shield here to dampen noise as it once did. So now you hear just in all of its glory, just
Oh my god, it just occurred to me. This is so big that that mountain and all that is in the side the shield normally?
normally it's outside the shield.
I thought you were
That's
But
why-
we can
I-
see,
right,
right, because
right.
we don't
And
have
way
the
has-
color
right.
filter
Yeah.
blocking
Now you can
us.
see that the
Exactly.
mountain is
Okay.
purple.
And for a second I was like, "Whoa, is it that big where there's like this whole mountain really in
The shield! Ah, the
I get
shield!
it.
Oh, where's the shield? Oh, what's going on? Ah! Ah!
Ooh,
There
that's
are-
really shrill.
I'm
Lots
not
of-
even using an ability to do this. I'm just gonna like dead ass look a Gian in the eye with my single eye away from the heights and be like, we cannot stand idly by while people are suffering like this.
No.
And then just whoop out the spear dangerously close to where your nose is. And it's just like, who is with me?
Okay. Hey.
Okay, you lost that
don't-
fear in fights real quickly.
Yeah.
Was it?
There is no
Friend-
room for fear when heroism is at stake. Surely you of all people should know this. There is no room for eating food when you have late nights at the library.
I just stare at Castilian like,
right.
what the fuck is happening?
I'm very
the call.
motivated by heroism.
Yeah.
My heroism was activated.
She's feeling the call.
Well, do we have? How do people normally get out of the city here?
Can we get down there? Like, right?
Did you like
Oh,
jump?
yes. I don't want to go through the waste hole.
We can jump. I got something for that.
Oh.
There are a few ways out. You could take a glider. You could take.
Sounds fun.
We have a between here and the forest. There is. No one really knows about this, so keep it on the down low. But the prince has set up a zip line that
Oh,
goes
wow.
from here down to the
What?
forest.
See,
Yeah.
he's got a
Oh, that's-
fun-loving side.
He
That's
does.
so cool.
He's
Wait,
very
how does that-
repressed. Yeah.
How does that work if it's through the
The prince is in possession of we have these, of course,
Yeah, we
all
can
of the
go
breaches.
outside
We have
of it, yeah.
magical amulets that allow you to pass through the barrier and come back through
Oh,
unharmed.
got
The
it.
prince has his own. Yeah, normally you would be vaporized if you were to zip line into the shield.
Yeah.
That would be unfortunate. There is a zip line. You can also go down and see Hank, and there is an elevator down there. When I say elevator, I mean more of a, well, not an elevator, more
Yeah,
of
He
a
just
ladder.
get dropped.
No, there's a ladder.
Oh, okay.
There is
From
a
the
ladder
food
that
hall?
goes down there. It's sort of the emergency exit.
Hmm.
And yes, I know about Hank. Everyone knows about Hank. We don't. Well, the prince doesn't know about Hank, so at least you're in that company.
What?
But
How-
dude, you said you had some way of possibly getting down.
Oh yeah, we could jump. I got something for
I'm
that.
sorry, what?
Yeah, I
We could do.
can jump.
Hey, the Prince Peridot didn't pick us for no reason.
You're just gonna jump.
Yeah, I got something for that.
If we're gonna leave, do we have time to like go grab stuff real quick, or is
You going to Hank?
No, not going to Hank. I'm just gonna go to my room and grab some like menial things really quick.
Sure. Head out as
I'm
soon as you
agreed.
can, though.
I'm a breacher. I always have my pick.
Cool.
Somebody tell me
You
what
see-
5 minutes is up.
It's up.
It's up. Okay.
Yeah, it literally just clicked
Get these
over.
scales off my eyes.
Yeah, that damn thing. Okay. Let me put that
We
back
have to
up.
jump.
I'm into it.
Okay, so where are you going? Where do you want to go to jump?
From the top, right? Can we jump? Can we do it from all the way up here?
I should be able to. Let me give you a
It would
moment
be
while I
kind
look at
of-
the ability.
From up here, remember that it kind of like tears out. You're at the very
Mhm.
top, so if you jump here, you just like fall into the city.
Oh,
Yeah, I got something.
Well,
maybe he's got it. Maybe we can have a
Give
big
me a moment.
get a sail.
It's close. Yeah, I got an hour, as long as we reach the ground within an hour.
An hour?
I mean,
Are we just
is it
gonna, like,
safe?
Yeah, it's
float
perfectly
really
safe. I've used
slowly
it
from
plenty
a-
of times. It's my
He's a
favorite way to get to the
wizard.
City.
That's what has me worried. I've met wizards. They have all these sort of harebrained schemes all the time. It always seems like a good idea, and then suddenly you're falling for 30 minutes to an hour to 3 hours. Like,
It's ground. You eventually hit ground.
Yeah.
okay, it's for the city. It's for the amethyst. This can definitely happen for the amethyst. Okay, all right. Okay, good.
Okay. Gonna run down to my room, but I guess I'll wait. Where should we meet up?
Well, it depends on how we're getting down, I suppose. We're taking the zip line. Take my way.
The zip line sounds really fun. I'll be honest.
Take your
Good one it
your
is.
call. Decide. If you take different
mean-
routes, you may end up in very different places. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. I'll do what everybody else wants to do. God, that zip line sounds like a lot of fucking fun.
I'm not committed to any particular.
Whatever's fastest.
Which would
Well,
be
jumping is fastest. I've tested
Well, then
it
we
myself.
fall for like an hour though.
Just
Up
somebody
to
pick
an hour.
something.
We'll
The
reach the
suspense
ground
is killing
faster.
me.
Okay, we'll zip line. I'll make the executive decision. We're gonna zip line.
Hey, we're going.
Way to go, Emma.
Yeah. Be right back. And they are going to run down to their room and I'm going to spend an action point. I'm going to use one of my other abilities, which is, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Bricolage, maybe?
Bricolage, yeah.
What is that?
It allows me to improvise and hastily craft an object in less than a minute. And I am going to make a periscope. Because that sounds fun.
A periscope.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they just have that when everybody meets up again. Just like, hey, got this. And they sort of start turning this little hand crank that's at the base of it. And you watch part of it raise up. Like, look through this and see stuff. It's kind of cool.
Can I go grab something before we zip line as well?
Yeah,
Whenever.
grab whatever you need to grab before you go.
Okay, cool. Just a very small stuffed animal that looks like a goat and a little bell on a string. That's what I need to get.
I should also add, I'm going to grab whatever would seem reasonable for me to have in my room, the longest length of rope I can find. And I'll leave that up to Colin, our GM, to decide how much I have.
I think standard is like 50 feet, so...
Okay, yeah,
50 feet of
that
rope?
seems fair. Yeah, I'll take that.
All right. What are you going to do with your 50 feet of fucking rope? Is that just in case, or do you have an idea?
It's for one of my other abilities that I have called Featherhook. And it essentially acts as a grappling hook, but it's like completely silent. It's really cool.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So the zip line. When you get back up to Daphne, she tells you the zip line is just off of the prince's palace. So if you're looking to go that way, we're gonna have to take you through some of the prince's swanky digs. So
You have to go through the palace?
yeah, it's off of his balcony.
Oh, that is very cool.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Where's that thing?
All right. Cool.
It's not gonna like mind that we're going through there, right?
I mean, if
He's
Daphne
not
says
really
it's okay.
here to complain, so I think
Okay.
he's fine.
He left Daphne in charge.
Yes, exactly. Executive decision. And Daphne takes you down the elevator. And you you go down where you came, like, you go down from where you first entered after you went up the stairs. You go down further, and you get off where Prince Peridot had exited when he left. And you see the wake of destruction that Prince Peridot has left.
Oh.
You
Well,
Yikes.
he has a stressful life.
I had no idea you could do that with whipped cream.
Neither did I until today.
I love this. Everyone, give me one detail of what you see. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with Doug. One detail of what is in this. So I'll be just as far as the scene goes. You come out of the elevator and you're in just a long hallway that goes left and right. To the right is the prince's chambers. To the left is the way out of the palace. It looks like the prince went out, and on his way out did whatever. So what is something that you see that he left behind?
A big, like, costume-sized lizard tail with, like, a belt, you know, like, that you put on.
Oh no.
Why? I have so many questions.
Question is not
I'm just thinking
why.
of, like,
The
Fear and
question
Loathing
is
in Las
why
Vegas hotel room aftermath.
Anna, what is one thing you see as you look around, slack-jawed?
There's just whipped cream everywhere. Places I didn't know you could even get the little squirt aerosol thing, whatever that is in, you know, magical fantasy terms to go. It's like in the freaking corners of the vaulted ceilings. There aren't even corners in vaulted ceilings, and it manages to be there somehow, some way, just everywhere. We're wading through it like knees deep.
Like a slip and slide of whipped cream.
Yes.
Oh god.
Colin, what is something else in this hallway?
In an effort to step around the whipped cream and like watching the steps, Castellan probably slips on just like several open bags of marbles. that are just on the ground for some reason. Like,
Oh,
just
no!
eat shit.
Underneath the whipped cream.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Dear. That's gonna hurt in
Daphne
the
is-
morning.
Oh, I'm gonna roll for Daphne.
Can I don't know, like, I did say that I offered Daphne my arm, so can she get, like, I don't know, there's not really help in this system.
There
I'm just
isn't.
like,
I'll
don't
basically
fall
give her
down.
advantage.
Okay, I was
Let's
like,
see if she
don't
eats
fall
shit.
down.
She got 19. She's fine.
Okay, cool.
Daphne
Should-
skates across the top of these marbles, and Spencer, what is one last thing in this hallway?
I probably. Ooh, in this hallway, there's just a lone pair of fuzzy handcuffs just sitting like right at the threshold of the door.
Oh, fuzzy handcuffs. Okay.
Yeah.
Tyler Moonsays refers to this as a Ferrosol, which I like. It's a whipped cream from a Ferrosol can.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, it is an utter disaster. And I'm going to add just for one final thing, glitter everywhere.
Oh.
Just
Like,
everywhere.
It's like he's a kid again.
Castilian trips on the marbles and gets some glitter on it. He's like, fuck, it's never gonna come off.
Mhm.
Not even
That's
magic
gonna
can
be
be
with
that
you
off.
for a while.
True. I also would like to point out just meta knowledge that in the world of Quest, glitter dispels invisibility. Do with that what you will.
It dispels it. Oh, I guess that makes
It
sense.
does, because the glitter bomb item actually makes it like possible for you to creatures or people that have become invisible because the glitter never goes away. So
Ah.
glitter, the all-powerful alchemical substance of
Beautiful.
Quest.
There's just an old school D&D trick of that, like the number one way to undo invisibility is just like a bag of
like-
flour.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some old OSR shit. All right, so
Looks
Daphne's
like
like, well,
Peanut's really having fun.
Peanut is living it up right now, and
I'm so glad.
I'm gonna blow my friend flute, and you all can hear it, but I like to think that Peanut can hear it too.
you have a,
Oh.
you have
It's a
friend
small
flute.
magic whistle that knows who my friends are, and when I blow it, only friends can hear its sound.
I'm out of water, Spencer. Damn it.
I'm also
Oh,
I
out
gotta
of water.
refill. Give me a minute. I'll get back to
Sorry.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
So Daphne says, well, thankfully we're not going that way. We're going this way back toward the prince's quarters. So follow me.
Okay.
Oh.
Takes you down the hall to this big, wide set of oaken double doors that she opens up into the prince's chambers. It looks like he grabbed some things before he left. This place has been like turned over, and it is an utter disaster in here. Either that or the prince is just not a cleanly person. But there are clothes strewn about all over the place. There's just like money just like laying about because the prince doesn't give a shit apparently at the
Oh.
moment, and just like money all over the floor. And you notice that there's a fair amount on like a desk of what's probably drugs of some kind. The prince is going ham right now.
Okay.
And you see that the window next to his fireplace, there is a big chimney, and there is a big floor-to-ceiling window that's actually open out into the open air.
Oh, neat.
Cool. I'll turn on the infrared function of the glasses for a second. Look around the room. Nope. Nope.
I'm glad it's not a black light.
It's the black light setting.
God. My eyes are
That's the black light
closed.
thing.
My eyes are closed. I'm
It's like a
breathing.
Jackson.
I
I'm
pretend I do
talking.
not see.
I'm just naively thinking he's doing kid things, playing with toys and such.
There are,
Listen, Aegean, and I'll just pick up the pair of fuzzy handcuffs that are like outside the door. I don't think this is for, child.
Sister a pair like that growing up there for their toys.
I huck it through the hallway into the other door.
That's more concerning than what the princess did. Never mind.
I had thought
When
Prince
he-
Peridot might be an actual character in this, but like I think he's just gonna be off doing his thing for.
I think he's a character with a capital C now.
Yeah.
So,
He was just
Can
that
we just-
inspired.
get the zip line part of it over with, please. That'd be really good.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna like this at all, Violet. No, okay.
Whatever gave you that idea.
Well, right through that open window to the open sky just above you is the zip line.
So, is there a thing that we have to grab onto, or is it just...
Well, yes, of course, it's a zip line. There is, just above you, there is, as you exit through the window, there are a few handholds. We can probably have to construct a few more. I think he has some extras, and she digs around in a chest next to the fireplace and pulls out more of these. Look like handlebars, basically, that go on it.
Yeah.
Originally, we were just supposed to have one for him, but then he wanted to have parties down there, so we had to have some spares made. So you're in luck. We can have multiple people go down the zip line. Be very careful. Once you're in the forest, do your best to meet up with the other team. That would be beneficial to you. But also be on the lookout for giant owls, which...
Oh.
I know as reclaimers, or as breachers, you've been out there before, but we do try to steer you away from the woods, and for good reason. It is dangerous.
Yeah, giant owls don't sound fun.
No, that will be an issue. Be on the lookout for that. And of course, once you get through the tree line, there will be owls and then possibly blizzard wolves. It might be too early in the it might be too it might be too close to springtime for blizzard wolves, but there may still be some out hunting. So be on the lookout for those.
Whatever it is, it can't be as bad as how high up this balcony is. Why would anybody choose to have their bedroom in such a precarious position? I don't know. I really don't understand it. I really just don't understand. Why? Why?
I would further ask why you agreed to use the zipline, considering your fear of heights, but...
I didn't agree. I just wanted to get down from here as quickly as possible.
Violet, if you believe you can.
Well, does that make me all the way there or not the way there, Aegean? You tell me.
I mean, I think that's more of an argument about semantics than anything else, but...
Here, have a chocolate instead. Not about a Brell's magnificent morsel. Not pretty one.
Does that do anything?
It's a 10 of 10 delightful little candies with a touch of magic. The flavor of each is a surprise, but be careful. Some people find them literally irresistible.
Oh no!
You
Why
gave
does
her
this
jelly
always
bellies?
happen to me?
It's a jelly
Are they magical jelly bellies?
They're
Basically,
magical bean
let's
boozled,
see.
I think.
Magical bean
Addictive bean boozled, maybe.
let's see.
Do I roll for this? What
It
happened?
doesn't have one, so let's.
What do I do?
Let's
This one
see. There's
is
probably gonna be
codeine
a
flavored.
codeine.
Oh no!
Did you say codeine flavor?
Addictive.
You're a monster!
They're magic. I can't control it.
Ah, this is why I don't mess
This
with
gave her an
wizards.
opiate? Is
Or
that
just
what I
think
did?
of it as
Wizards.
no, it's just flavored
Yeah,
like that.
Oh, it's flavored like codeine.
Yeah. Sorry, it's flavor is what is irresistible,
Right.
not the what are
I
they
see.
candies,
Right.
beans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people find taste of them irresistible, so it's like
Gotcha.
yeah.
So it's like cough syrup flavored. We'll see.
If,
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing.
if you want,
There's
Adrian,
prescription codeine cough syrup.
I can trade you one of my stamps for one of your chocolates.
All right.
Yeah. And they'll just pull a stamp out of the book.
Okay.
I'll say this stamp has a picture of Prince Peridot on it and just sort of hands it
Oh,
over.
Peanut.
Yeah.
I cannot stress enough, you really shouldn't say that when he's around. Just,
Well,
He's a
he's not. So we're
He's a friend.
fine.
I mean, he's
We'll
a
s-
friend to everyone right now, I think. He's...
We'll say
The
yours
friend
is
to humanity. A citizen of the world.
jalapeno flavor. That's what you.
No. Is that for Vi or me?
You.
Oh,
She
Did
got
okay.
you
a coat.
say
She got.
that this was magic?
Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna taste like.
I want off of this tower right now. No more plying me with your disgusting candies. There are people to save. Let's get out of here.
I turn there and
Jump,
like,
I
see,
said
it
this
worked.
before. It's faster to jump.
All right. Rex just redeemed 1,000 channel points that
Oh,
we need an
goodness.
NPC named Pinot Noir. So I'm writing that down.
He can be on the other team.
Probably on the other
No!
team. Yeah.
Oh, now they all have to be named after wines and stuff now.
Oh dear.
Well,
Yes.
see, after Violet says
Oh.
that, I turn to the
Oh,
other
wait.
and be like, see, it worked.
The
Slap
wine
right
was
back
colored.
and-
Oh, I've got.
on
Don't
the
worry.
zip
I'm
line
writing out
with
the
you.
other character names. They're all wine puns. Carry on.
Yes.
Amazing.
Um.
Who's
So
gonna
you
go
should
first?
definitely get going. now.
Violet, if you allow, she was so fired up, I'll slap her on the back and say, see, you got the right attitude, man. Just, if that's okay with you.
Okay, sure. Ah! You just hear the sound of like I'm not doing it because microphone, but just like
So brave.
panic screaming, like
So brave.
all the way down, all the way down.
Wait, I think is that?
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, no, that's an actual zipline thing. I thought it was a coat hanger for a second and got really worried.
Everybody.
I'm really glad that you
Oh.
said that after.
Now we have a
Violet
character
jumped
named.
off the thing.
Now we have a character named Cab Sav.
They call him Big Cab.
Big Cab. I already made one while we were waiting here. A guy named Merle. Merle Lowe.
Lowe.
He's
Okay.
Aww.
So we've got 3 names so far. I need one more wine name. Thank you, chat. Please
I
redeem
thought
channel points
the
and give me another one.
Pinky Moscato was pretty good.
All right. So
From Magdalene Bloom.
what I want everyone to do really quick is just roll a d20 and see how this goes for you.
No.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And then we're gonna take a quick break right after that. But let's see.
Hey.
Oh my fucking! I
Ooh.
rolled a 3.
19.
18.
14.
Everyone crushed it. Back.
Oh, no.
This is why I
Violet.
bought a trash can to put my bad dice in. Okay. There's
Violet.
too many of them.
It
It
makes
was a
so much
coat
sense it was you.
It does.
You scream the entire way down the zip line. Into the void. You are the first person off the zip line when you reach as the first person to go, where you hit the end of the zip line and then fly off of it.
God, this is like bringing back real life memories, and I hate it so fucking much.
And
It's
you
the
hit the
closest to
ground.
Character bleed.
Oh,
You hit the
no.
ground feet first and beautiful tuck and roll,
Mm-hmm.
land 3-point stance, and realize like that wasn't so bad. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Whew. And then look up into the face of a bear. And with that, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh boy.
We'll be back. We're gonna go have a bio, refill our water, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. See you all. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Prince X Peridot, I like that. All right, so where we left off, our heroes, residents of the flying city of Stephania, which is normally surrounded by a gigantic shield, have been hired by the head of their academy, the head of their school, a woman by the name of Daphne, and by the Prince of Stephania, Prince Peridot, to go out of the city and go climb a fucking mountain to retrieve a gigantic amethyst to take back and repower the shield and hopefully save this town from what lies beyond, which of course is giants and dragons. But before they can deal with giants and dragons, oh my, they must first deal with the bear that Violet has found herself facing. Violet, you have been the first one to land, and you also failed your action. So I'm going to say that you are going to basically be... You got out way... You, like, totally fucked up in terms of, like, trying to not go too fast. You made your body somehow more aerodynamic going down the zipline, and therefore go faster. You're also pretty light.
Probably because I was crouching to like hide, and therefore became more spherical in shape.
You just made it worse. And you land face to face with a bear all alone.
Oh dear.
The bear is not like a normal bear. It is a... You would recognize these, but you've never seen one up close, only from books. It's what's called a night bear. It is a completely black Ah,
Spider
nightmare.
of the day bear.
You know, there actually is a type of bear. There is a type of bear called a sun bear.
Oh my
So-
Yeah, sun bears are the
Champion of the
best.
sun.
That one is the master of karate and friendship for everyone. But that is not what I am facing now.
No, I saw a sun
Do
bear at the
tell.
St. Louis Zoo, and it was like the saddest thing I've ever seen because it was like the most
Yeah.
depressed bear that just spent the entire time just literally walking in circles. Just
It's true.
It was like very stressed out. Clearly, it was upsetting. This, however, is a night bear, and a night bear.
Oh!
And a night bear, yeah, that's actually the scientific name is night bear.
Yes, it is, which
In
is
this
why I'm
world.
contractually obligated to say it.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time.
So the night bear is a
Ah!
gigantic black bear that is speckled with these spots of white and blue and yellow throughout its fur. It's white, blue, yellow, and like red. These little flecks all throughout it that looks like a night sky. Yeah, in its fur. And they also have these pitch black, massive eyes. Night bears primarily dwell in caves. So why there's one in a forest is not right. There shouldn't be one here. But that you can.
Doesn't know if it's diurnal anymore because of the whole thing.
This thing.
Yeah, the sun.
Night bears primarily live in the dark in caves. It should not be here, but you don't have much time to comfort yourself with the thought that this bear should not be here, because the bear growls and then bites out at your face.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh dear.
Well, I'm gonna first have the
Oh
bear
my.
roll
Action scene.
action scene. All right. He rolled a natural 20. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh, yikes.
I am
It
not
would
kidding.
be just my luck, wouldn't it? That you finally roll well against me. Me!
How dare you?
Damn it!
Let me just make
All
sure.
right, how
The
bad
Bully
is
Anna
it?
stream.
How bad is it?
Uh,
This is such a shame because this is the one time I didn't take anything animal friendship related in an RPG.
he's gonna roll 3
So many
times.
regrets.
He got a natural 20, so that would double his damage. The second one's a 16, which is a normal success, and the third one is a 15, which is a normal success.
Ow.
So you take a total of 4 damage, because one of those was doubled.
I
As
don't
he,
remember how much health I have, but it's not a ton.
And
Yeah, that's
isn't
what I
it everyone
thought.
has 10?
Yeah,
We
that's
have
what
three.
I was-
I think I
that's the
thought
most you can
everyone
ever
had 10 or 12, but I couldn't remember. 'Cause,
Everyone's
yeah.
got 10, yeah.
Okay.
So he just
Okay.
took out 40% of your health. As he bites forward at you, how do you take this? I'm not going to dictate how you get mauled. Like, how do you take this blow? Where does it get you? You tell me.
Like, anybody has seen Revenant starring Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh my god, I just realized this is
Oh.
the scene from
So
Revenant.
good.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, you don't even need to describe how I take it because I am fucking pummeled by a bear. You know, if this is a bear attack that takes out half of my health, I don't even get the chance to determine, is this the bear where you start making yourself big to scare it away, or where you lie flat? Oh Lord. Or where you lie flat against the ground and then just pray to all the gods that be that it doesn't see you. I think it probably swipes, knocks me down, grabs me by a leg, and is pulling me in some real fun and exciting direction for the bear, but not for Violet, because, Lord, oh no, a bear.
Can I just say that scene in Revenant, like, fucked me up?
yeah,
The bear fight
Oh.
scene.
Yeah.
That
Sure,
is a
watching
rough
that
scene.
And literally curling into a little ball on the couch going, I think it's a good thing that I did not have to go through that. How wrong I was.
Yep, well, now you're
There you
living
go.
that.
Bears are amazing and we should respect them. That is based off of real life experience from the player, not the character.
Regardless, this one's
I
mauling you.
survived.
Regardless, this one's mauling you. It tosses you around, and now it is your turn to try to escape, fight back. You can hear your comrades coming toward you. I figured there'd be at least one wee.
Mother of All that is holy. Okay. In
But they won't be
a
here till
moment
one more turn. Yeah, so go ahead.
of sheer just adrenaline-fueled panic and one mammal transferring its prey instincts to another mammal, I am going to pull out of one pocket the small stuffed animal goat that I grabbed from my chambers and pull out of my other pocket the little bell on a string that I have, shove it around the goat's neck, and pray to all the gods that be that as the goat comes to life and goes, and it transforms into a real goat, which looks, smells, and feels, has 4 HP and vanishes at 0 HP, and immediately acts like the kind of chaotic mischief typical of genuine goats. So here comes a small mammal running away from the large mammalian predator, which I am hoping has its
Are you just trying to distract the bear with a goat?
trying to distract the bear with a snack that is running away and is therefore going to attract its eye because it's more attracted to movement.
You're
than stealth.
immediately sacrificing your goat. This is pretty cold-blooded.
To be fair, this is a magical stuffed animal goat. So,
Yeah.
wizard shit.
All right. You
The
toss
one-
out.
the one circumstance under which Violet's like, yeah, wizard shit could be useful.
All right, so roll your d20 and let's find out if this is successful in distracting the bear.
I don't have to. I just spend an AP and it happens.
Right, but you want to specifically distract them with it, right? Is that written into the ability that it's distracting?
No, it's
Bears.
I'm making the goat
Specifically.
come to life. You're asking me
That
to
part's
roll.
not in question. I know the goat's coming to life. The question is if you distract a bear with it successfully.
They are asking me to roll.
I am.
I'm doing the best I can. It's an 11.
In 11. Okay, that is a success.
Yay.
So the thing you wanted happens. What is that? Oh, it's the goat simulator, right? That's what it's called? Yeah, goat simulator.
It's a magic tough toy. Wait, it's a magic stuffed toy goat.
Yep.
Goat with a
All right, its HP is 4 and it vanishes at 0. Okay, so the
Yep.
it bounds up to the bear, and then like turns around and like shows it its little goat tail and kind of like shakes, and then starts
boy.
not running but like trotting away from the bear, like come get me, I dare you. And the bear, unable to resist a snack, pursues it and is going to try to attack it.
So would you say that the goat exits pursued by a bear?
Yes, exits pursued by a bear. The first attack
We got the
missed.
Shakespeare reference.
Yes.
Missed.
Directed that play. We had to.
It actually did not successfully kill the bear, or it did not successfully kill the goat. But it did strike it twice and bloodies the goat and knocks it down,
Aw.
and is ready to. Well, you said it disappears when it dies, right? So
When it gets HP,
yeah, which it's not at yet. So as far as the bear knows, it's still a real goat.
Really angry when it disappears, though.
It's gonna be really pissed when it disappears. But for now, he's fooled by the illusion, and it bears down on the goat and prepares to maul it. Just as who is the first off the zip line?
I'm gonna say,
Okay.
yeah. Question for mechanic stuff that I have. But I know if this night bear is a quote-unquote minion for purposes of sneak attack.
Night bear. Mm,
Oh!
Damn it. Is the night bear a minion? Is the question. I don't think so. No. I don't think that's
Okay.
how that. No.
Gotcha.
No, there are minions in this adventure. Yes, I see, but this is not one of them. No.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. They're going to land, looks at Violet, just like, oh, turns, sees the night bear, oh! And they're just going to hold their longbow off their back and just quickly knock an arrow and
Were you aiming?
I'm just going for center of mass here, really.
It's a big bear. It's a big bear. So that's a lot
Got
of
a-
that's a lot of mass.
That's a lot of mass.
All right, roll it.
Okay. Oh god. That's a 7.
7. Hard choice.
Oh no. Wait a second. Okay, sorry. Really quick question.
What?
Does the bear count as an NPC?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it has a
So-
personality and a mind of its own. Yeah, it's sentient.
And Colin, GM Colin, would you say that this bear is about to make an attack?
I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
would like
no,
to-
actually not right now. It's being attacked right now.
But would it make an attack in response?
That
Like,
wasn't
in
what I was gonna
retaliation.
do. That could be a hard choice. How about this? You can either,
Okay.
well, this is kind of spoiling it, but actually this is what I was gonna say was you can either do half damage on the bear, or you could do full damage but take an attack.
Because I have to declare I'm using the ability as soon as the guy does the
Yeah.
attack. So
So it's
my
basically up to
jump
Spencer.
the gun on that, but if you take the
Yeah.
attack,
Okay.
let me know because I
Ooh.
have a thing. It's not ideal. But...
Half damage in this case would be 1, because normally a bow and arrow is 2.
Sure. Let's do full damage, but I take an
Full
attack.
damage.
Why not?
Okay.
And I would like to use an ability when the bear is ready to attack.
All right, it is ready to attack.
So I'm going to spend an AP to intercept. If a nearby NPC is about to attack someone, you may rush to intercept the attack.
Oh my
the
god.
NPC makes their attack on you instead.
No.
When you intercept the attack, the attacker immediately becomes affected by your provoke ability. So it's going to attack me, and I'm also going to make it angry by saying something or making a rude gesture. For the next minute, the target focuses its attention on you, ignoring all others. The effect ends if the target is
die.
hit by
You
another
wanna die?
creature, or if hostilities subside. Okay, but my dream
They're a hero,
is to
though.
even heroism. My image side can get in my way. So I see as the night bear is about to retaliate against my friend, and I'm just like, I basically just like push myself up off of the ground with my spear, and I'm just like, I am not as afraid of heights as you are of the stingers of bees that and it just brandish the spear at the bear, and it's just like, come at me, bear! Don't attack my friends! The person who's almost dead, cause that makes sense. You're an apex predator. Do it!
This is like some Monty Python Fronton shit.
It really
like,
is. Like that's what this
I
character
was
is.
inspired.
The character
bear-
build is that. Is
The bear rolled a 17 on you. So the bear
great.
and so I'm saying that's just normally when he attacks 3 times, but I don't think in this case just because Spence fucked up with that roll. Yeah, so I'll just take 1 attack, so that is going to be 2 damage to you.
Okay, that's fun.
I think that's right. I think it's 2.
That's cool. That's good.
Um,
Got some special ability. It can't be more than 2, I think.
so you've taken what, 6 so far? Yeah, and now it's going to focus on you exclusively. Who's next off
Yep.
the zip line?
I think I'll be
For a
next
minute.
off the zip line.
Okay.
As I come down, kind of land perfectly fine. It's like I'm used to falling with abilities that allow me to glide down. And I just seem like knowing what Violet does and just tap the staff. I'm going to create a force field around, like in a around Violet.
Oh, I love that.
Where blows can go into the field, but blows can come out of the field.
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
And it
Oh,
kind of
that's dope.
shines with an
Did you
emerald
just
green.
use your limp?
Did
Cost
you
3 AP.
3 AP?
Cost 3 AP.
All right, deduct 3 AP. And you said blows can come out of it, but they can't go in?
Yep, because I can designate which sides can have stuff pass through.
Oh, you just nerfed this fight. And this thing wants to murder it, so it's just...
yeah.
The bear
the
is
force
just...
field has 20 hit points.
Oh, shit. Okay, so the bear is just... This is perfect. The bear is single-mindedly running into this force field, like, gnashing teeth, like, I must eat you. I don't know why, but I want to eat you so bad. And it just keeps pounding its face into this force field. I'm gonna roll attacks for it every round and see if it could break down. So you have a certain number of time during which this bear is like completely distracted. You could just hack away at it, but you have to kill it in that time before it kills the force field.
With the way that this character is built, that's very likely. So tell me if you roll a tough choice or worse on a basic attack.
Okay, so
/ failure or worse.
Okay, so it has 20 HP. Roll it.
Well, don't worry, it was only a 2, so.
Okay. That is a miss,
Mhm.
and you suffer a setback.
Thank goodness.
The arrow... Ooh, know what I'm going to do? The arrow misses the bear and hits the shield instead. So you're going to do...
2.
I think it's 2
I'm going to half it, because
damage.
you got a natural 1, I would do your full damage, but instead I'm going to
okay.
half it. So, actually, you know what? It's only 2 damage. That's actually fair. I take that back. Okay. Yeah, I guess it would just be worse. Well, yeah, it'd be like you crit it, so you'd probably lose 4. Anyway, that's going to be... The shield is now down to 12 hit points because of that. As your arrow sticks in the ectoplasm and just kind of ripples around it.
Can I just flavor it that with the spear and the shield, I turn around to the Jean and go, "Hey, I'm fighting here!" And then continue with what I'm doing.
Sorry!
Violet, you're surrounded by idiots. It's your turn.
Yeah, all right, okay. So, what I would like to do is I would like to spend my wild attack to roll with reckless power, disregarding my safety, describe a signature style for this attack and what it looks like when you make it. I'm from the Myrmidon School of the...
Oh,
What
shit.
is the name of us?
Breach
The Breach
School.
Masters.
I just noticed that the stream dropped 2 minutes ago.
Really?
But
It
it's
did,
it's
but
up
it's
right
back.
now. It's
Oh.
up right now, but I don't know how
We're
much
back.
I don't know how much the people missed. So to get that back, like,
Yes.
To recap, I made a bubble shield around Violet's.
Yep.
Jean fired and missed and hit the shield instead. Bear attacked the shield. Violet's up.
Yep, Bear is fucking up the shield, and it's Violet's turn. The bear only wants to attack Violet.
Right, and basically what I want to do is like fancy Oberyn Martell shit, but without dying and getting my other eye poked out. I'm just gonna recklessly attack. So I do not care what happens next.
Okay.
I rolled a 10! I deal double damage, so I do 4 damage to the bear.
What'd you roll?
17. So on an 11 through 19, you deal double damage. So I deal a total of 4.
Is that part of the ability you were using?
Yeah,
Sorry, I was having
wild
trouble
attack.
hearing it because the stream was getting funky.
Oh, sorry. No, the wild attack, depending on what range you roll, determines how cool it is.
Okay.
From quadruple damage to your weapon breaks.
Ah.
So it costs 0 AP, but the risk is if you fail.
I would just use that every time. Okay.
Well,
So double damage.
This is my first time, so yeah, 4 damage on the bear.
4 damage on the bear. All right, yeah. Tell me what that looks like.
Oh, so I
Oberyn
am
Martell
doing
shit,
this
yeah.
Oberyn Martell style. Yeah, I'm like scrolling around the sphere. Basically, like when you do this, point is not to thrust with your arms; it's to throw your entire body. That's what I'm doing with a couple extra flourishes because I can.
Very unnecessary, very like Star Wars Episode 3 unnecessary lightsaber spins.
Just unnecessarily heroic and purple. Yes.
Yes, and purple. Remember that scene? It's like in the fight scene with Obi-Wan and Anakin where they just literally spin around each other for a few minutes
Yeah.
and don't hit each other?
More or less, except I actually did hit this time for a change.
You bury
so.
a harpoon in a night bear.
Ah.
That continues to maul at the shield. Amma, it's now your turn.
Yeah. I'm just gonna knock another arrow and try to shoot it. Why not? I'll use that. Well, fuck you, other dice.
What was it?
That's a 2.
2 is an out-and-out failure. You again are going to hit the shield and do your weapon damage to it.
Yeah.
Both of you, incompetent marksmen, now have like there's arrows.
Apparently.
Actually, yeah. Sorry, who shot the other arrow? Was that Castellian?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh,
Is it
Aegean, yeah.
Is Aegean.
Yeah.
Aegean, you see your arrow hit the shield, and you're like, oh shit. And then like Ama's lands like right next to yours. It's like, okay, well,
I'm not the only one.
it's not just me.
I like to imagine instead it like Robin Hood's and it like
Splits
splits
it.
his arrow.
Okay.
And it's
I
like,
love that.
damn it.
That was a great bad shot. As bad shots go, that was a really good bad
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
So you do 2
tell
damage,
ya.
and the bear is now more agitated and is going to maul at the shield. I'm going to take his turn. That's a fail. That is a success. And that is a hard choice. I'm just going to give him half damage for his
Is this
hard.
against me?
It's against the shield.
Trying to get you.
He's trying to get to you. So he just did
I'm
3
just asking
damage.
because I do have an ability that when it does damage me can
Yeah.
activate.
Once it
not
gets
as
through
a
the
turn.
shield, which it's almost through the shield, it's
It's still looking a little wobbly now.
the shield is looking pretty bad right now. Yeah, it's under half
Okay.
health.
Well, so am I.
Castellian, you see that the shield is starting to kind of like wiggle and fade in places. You're seeing like little holes kind of opening up in it, and you're trying to focus all your energy on keeping the area in front of the bear solid. As like sort of it's getting patchy in places, and as you try to maintain it, what do you do?
Seeing that, it's like, oh boy, okay. And he'll just kind of use a hand to maintain the magic, grab the staff and channel energy this through the top, and I'm going to fire a magic strike. So missile green force energy comes out from the staff.
Nice.
And nice. 'Cause I can do it for 0 AP, but that requires I roll the dice.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 9.
A 9. Hard choice. What's it supposed to do if it hits?
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, so this is just like a weapon roll.
Basically, it's a ranged weapon.
It's basically a
I can-
ranged weapon.
I can also overload it to get a guaranteed hit and more damage if I want, but
But you have to spend AP to do that, I take it.
yeah.
All right, you have a hard choice. So, ooh, this bear's really weak. You can see it's moving very, very slow. It is, that where Violet stabbed it with the harpoon through the shield. It sunk like right into the bear's chest, and maybe nicked some like major blood vessels. And the bear is clearly slowing down and near death. Here's the devil's bargain I'll make you. You can either do full damage to the bear,
All right.
or you can do full damage to the bear, but you have to drop the shield completely. You have to all the energy from that shield is going to go into the bear, or you can do half damage and keep it up.
I think at this point it's about to go down anyway. I can drop the shield. So I think this is like he just grabs the staff, redirects the energy of the shield right into the bear.
Yes, I'm kind of picturing this as like the shield, you know, is like solid. It's like almost like you put like a rope at the end of the shield and like rammed it into the bear like a
Some
wrecking
Green
ball.
Lantern shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally Green
Yeah.
Lantern shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely Green Lantern shit.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
So you came in like a wrecking ball through this bear. So that's going to be 2 damage. And with that, the bear, I'm just going to tell you, is on 1 HP.
It's so close.
It's still alive, though. And now the shield is down, and it has a clean shot at Violet. But Aegean, you can get off a shot before it can bite Violet.
I say, duck! And I'll pop up from behind cover.
Kill it.
19.
19!
Hey!
Good thing you yelled out duck.
Yes.
That's going to be it. All right. How do you want to do this?
I want to follow that up by running over as it falls, and it's sort of just like. It seems like it's like something's wrong with it, right? Other than that, it's not supposed to be in the day, too, right?
Yeah,
But,
it
I
shouldn't
mean,
be out in the
it's-
day, and it shouldn't be in a forest. It shouldn't be
Didn't
here
it have like, you know, it was just like frothy sort of and stuff? Like, does it seem more like feral than a night bear?
Yeah, no, as you see, it doesn't look like rabid or anything like that.
Oh,
No.
I'm going to.
It's just out of its range.
Okay, well, I'm going to place my hands on it and use my forgiveness verdict to just quietly whisper a prayer to forgive it for just, it's probably confused
Being a
because
bear.
of whatever's going on,
Oh.
and I feel compassion for it, so I'm gonna forgive it as it's dying.
Wow. This is really heavy.
If
Oddly morbid.
it were to live, it would begin to follow me as if I'm a prophet and not willingly cause me harm. But I just want it to not feel like
Aww.
it did something
You-
wrong.
You're
You're
giving this
giving
bear.
the bear Valhalla?
Yeah,
You're giving this bear its
Nightmares.
last rites.
the
Ah!
night sky is where I draw power from.
Matter. Aww.
That's so
Aw.
nice. You forgive the bear, you absolve the bear of its sins as it dies.
Mm-hmm. Just let it pass on to the great beardom beyond.
And to give you something for doing that, because that's delightful. For one thing, take an AP for that.
Oh, cool, because that was a very expensive power.
Yeah, take an AP in exchange for that great idea, and I
Okay.
will reward you with a little bit of information here. You,
Oh,
as it dies, and you absolve it of the violence it committed. You think of why it's innocent, why it's not its fault, and of course it's a bear, it's an apex predator, but
sure,
also, why is it here?
right.
And you remember, well, of course, it's been run out of its range because it's not the apex predator around here anymore.
Hmm.
There's a dragon
Hmm.
that lives on that mountain. Normally that's where its caves are. The bears live in the caves around the mountain. With the presence of the dragon, the predators are going hungry because the dragon is eating up everything in the area. So they've gone out of their natural ranges in search of food.
I'll explain it to my friends as it's passing on.
Uh,
It's like, it's just this poor thing's been driven out of its home. Could be the same forces that caused the problem with our gem. Just look at food.
May I ask a quick GM-related question?
Yes.
Is it possible that we could have a regroup for the bear funeral so we might have the
Sure,
time to
yeah.
regain some HP? And if I were so inclined as I am, I would like to deliver a bear eulogy so that we may.
A bearology? Okay.
So, okay.
So do a
this
regroup.
is-
I don't remember where the rule
Yeah.
is on a regroup.
So
What is
the
that?
regroup is you can
yeah, here it is.
recover up to half of your total maximum P
Yes.
right now,
Mhm.
which I think for all of us is up to 5
Yeah.
HP.
Yep.
So I think I was the only person that took damage.
You're the
but
only one
it's
below
okay.
5, at least.
Yeah, because we also want to, be nice to the bear.
Yeah.
So I would like to. And yeah, if I did this, we'd recover an additional HP, or additional 3 HP. So essentially, everyone can heal back to full health who took damage, because regardless of the arithmetic, it's enough HP that we're all at full health again. And I do have to recite a poem or read a poem, and it's called Summon the Blood. So basically, what I would like to do is do
What?
this kind of like, listen. I love the fighter in this system because it also lets me be a bard.
Mm-hmm.
So here I am. So what I would like to do is, as the bear, is beginning to like fall, and Aegean has forgiven the bear for trying to fuck us all up or whatever. What I would like to do is summon the blood of the bear and basically just like turn it into this. If you've ever seen a stumpery, it's like where you use a tree stump to grow a bunch of mushrooms and ferns
Oh,
and
yeah.
flowers
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, because the decaying tree stump, so I'm essentially turning the bear into a stumpery, as I would say.
Aw.
Wow.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
Oh.
Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every bear from bear sometime declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession, fair thou owest. Shall brag thou art shade when any time thou art, so long as we can breathe, eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
And
As you finish that, there's a low note from a Wagner tuba. that I have in my pack, which is the most romantic of woodwind instruments. And I will play a little like somber but upbeat.
You see, Alma is sort of wiping a couple stray tears from their eye. It also will the non their spyglasses that lets them see like heat sources and stuff.
Are you
And
guys
sort of just
cremating the
looks-
bear or burying the bear?
No. Just like I'm out for other heat sources that might be hostile as
Oh,
it is knows.
yes. You see. So yeah, let's talk about this. You guys are. Wait, you all get to full HP? How?
Because of summon the blood. So normally we would be regrouping, which would allow us to recover up to half of our. But when I use this ability, I spend an AP to let everybody heal for an additional 3 hit points. And I don't think that anybody lost enough to the point where that would not heal them to full HP. So.
I was at full.
I don't think I lost anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You really got
It was
fucked up.
beautiful.
You wanted to get let us know.
Listen,
You wanted to get fucked up real
bear
bad.
here, okay? Like, no, I didn't. But this is just character.
You were literally
so...
asking for it with the bear. You begged it to attack you.
Yeah, she's a hero.
Okay.
You are a
Yeah,
hero.
This is what I do. This is what I do. I frontline so that the wizards and the smart people stay alive. That's what I do.
Did I give you an AP for that yet? If not, take an AP for
Oh, really? Oh,
for
thanks.
self-sacrificing. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
like seeing everyone like with tears, like mourning this bear. He just goes, "We just give a eulogy to a bear that tried to kill us."
No,
I
it
mean,
did, but
it was scared, man. Like,
and that bear fought with honor and heroism for
Just
all
like
of the
you.
ursine kind of the forest. This is quite literally the least we could do, Castilian.
Sure. Yep.
To the assist we go!
I love this take Violet, I say to the others, as she boldly proclaims that.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as I'm quite literally down to fine. The second you like
So you
let
put
me
in-
like one flight of stairs up sea level, no, all bets are off.
oh, so well, once we get to that mountain, we might need to check on them, but it's fine.
But she'll get us to the mountain heroically.
Yeah.
so as you say a few last words for the bear, and
Night
I'm gonna
bear.
say, is it like a cremation? Is that what you're doing with the bear?
Good night, bear.
Are you burning the bear?
No, the summon the blood, I decided to flavor it as essentially the bear's decomposition. So it's got a lot of fungi and other sorts of things that need the entropic release of heat in order to. And yeah.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
Would these
Sneak
baby
attack!
dragons be considered minion?
The baby dragons are exactly minions. Yes.
Okay, so when one of them attacks Aegean, I can spend an action point to incapacitate a minion.
Oh.
They don't
interesting.
die, but I knock them out.
Okay.
Okay.
Fall to the ground unconscious for the next 10 minutes
That'll put them out of the
or
fight.
until they are harmed.
What's the trigger for this?
It's just when when a nearby foe attacks a creature other than me.
Okay. Yeah, that counts. So you can
we
knock
do.
one of them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
You have to spend AP for this.
yes, I have to spend
Oh
more.
yeah, I had to do that.
Okay. All right. So you want to knock a baby dragon out, huh?
Yeah.
And I'll just keep the other one chatty.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your favorite flavor?
Human.
Okay.
So let's see. How do you knock a dragon out of this fight? What do you think you do? Describe to me how you incapacitate this baby dragon.
Amma will just quickly pull out their sword that they had buried under some of their armor.
Sock full of quarters. Sorry.
Yeah. And I'll just take the pommel of the the pommel of the sword, and I'll just ram it, basically like that kind of like soft spot right where the neck connects with the head.
That's
The
a
place where
childish
you're not
nut.
supposed to drop a beating.
Medulla oblongata.
Oh,
It's-
devious. I
it's a
love
dra-
it.
It's a drag. Its biology is probably different. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Their brains are in their feet.
I'm 100% picturing
Yeah.
this like little baby blue eyes white dragons. We're going back to
Oh,
my,
yeah.
my Yu-Gi-Oh days here.
Oh yeah.
All
I
right,
just-
so you bludgeon a child on the back of the head is what I'm hearing,
Yep. And
Jeez.
starting my 10-minute timer now.
and just you just like like pressure point hit it like on the neck,
Yeah.
Oh,
and it just
no.
drops. And the other one continues to nip at Aegean, but yeah, it's very chatty, I guess.
Mhm.
It's an interesting ability to use on that thing.
Compel truth.
Compel
I
truth.
don't want to kill him.
Okay, so they went. I'm gonna give it to Castilian now.
Okay. Seeing this, I will be. The dragon is now unperched from the amethyst.
Yeah, it's like billowing in front of you right now.
Gotcha. I will run over and then, as midway through, just kind of like turn back to, and wink at I've forgotten his name.
At
Big
Cab.
Cab.
At Cab.
Cab, and cast blink as I vanish and reappear right next to the amethyst and just grab it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you cannot just grab the amethyst. So here's what's up.
Gotcha.
The amethyst is the size of a car. That's why you can
Right.
see it from so fucking
The
far away.
chunk.
You need to like break a piece off, like at least the size of your fist
Gotcha. Okay.
from it. So that would be like 2 actions. But if you wanna do your action to like attack, like break a piece off of the amethyst, you could do that.
I think my action is casting blink.
Oh, it's casting blink. Okay, yeah, that's right.
So
That's
I'm
right.
there now. I'm
So
on
you're
the
there, yeah,
amethyst.
you're there. Like on, you want to be on top of the amethyst, like where the dragon
Yeah,
was.
sure.
first.
I'm on it. On top of it.
Yeah. All right. So this massive, huge crystalline amethyst. It's even bigger than the one back in Stefania. This is like
wow.
the grand, and you can actually see there is a place where it's clearly been cut in the past. There's like a part where it's like shorn away, and this
Hmm.
very likely like is the source of the one in Stefania.
Oh, interesting.
You're back at its home. All right, so that is Castilian. Has anyone not gone yet?
I haven't.
You haven't gone yet. All right, Amma.
Yeah, you sneak attack.
Oh boy, I'm gonna be real dumb. I am going to the baby dragon that I just knocked out. I grab it by the ear, pull its head up, and hold my short sword to its throat.
Damn, son.
And I just yell at the dragon.
Oh,
And it's like, oh, that's that move.
I heard none of that.
Oh,
good.
no!
Oh,
That was
no.
such a dramatically
Oh,
delivered
no.
line.
I heard you say you're holding a knife to the baby dragon's throat, you monster, and then I don't know what you
I
did
just-
after that.
I just said, "Let us take the amethyst and go, or they're dead."
Oh, okay. Roll for that.
This is both plays into Emma's justifications for things of the ends justify the means, and
Roll-
also the idiot flaw. So yeah,
Definitely an idiot flaw, yeah.
yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh wow, actually, that's a success. That's a 15.
Yeah, but you're still threatening its children, so
I also, yeah, I know.
the best case scenario here is that it doesn't immediately attack you.
Let me do an
Yeah.
action first, please.
Yeah, it already took its yes, because it already I'm gonna let so it is going to immediately be provoked to action by that. But because you didn't fail, I say it won't take its turn right now, but it is I'm gonna say it's still provoked to attack Violet.
Mm-hmm.
It still has that going for it, and you've succeeded on that. But you want it to attack you, don't you? I mean, you actually
No,
do.
I'm just.
Not you. I'm talking
threatening
about
it.
Violet.
Oh,
I'm trying to
sorry.
think I'm thinking out loud here.
Sure.
Eyes on me. Yes, please. Eyes on the frontliner, please.
Yeah.
Decisions.
This is a tough one to decide because you did get a success. What were you trying to do when you were trying to just get it to stop? That was your, but I just don't think it's going to do that.
Right. That's kind of along the lines of what I was trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to get it to just surrender basically, but I don't think it would. I don't see that being a possibility. So.
Right.
Yeah, I think instead it's just not going to attack you. It's going to immediately attack Violet instead. And it's going to start trying to tear its way through you.
Okay.
So Violet, you can take your turn, and then it's going to attack you immediately afterward.
Okay. So,
As
It's
it just
not my
lashes out
ally.
with rage.
it's not my ally, but Impish is going to kick in here. Yeah, this is gonna get in the way of my heroism. And I'm just gonna like stare down the dragon while I'm holding down my spear, and I'm like, they fuck you up, your dragon mom and dad. They may not mean to, but they do. They throw in all the fucks they had. And then some extra just for you. But they were fucked up in their turn by fools in old style scales and tails who half the time were soppy stern and half at one another's throats. Man hands on misery to man, it deepens like a coastal shelf. Get out as early as you can and don't have any kids yourself. But since it's a little bit late for you, I'm just gonna say I'm really sorry that your parents were such assholes. However, I would like to cut you a deal. We take good care of your kids, give you some time to work out your own issues, and it's gonna be okay. Right?
Trying to are you like
Yeah.
calling like Dragon Child Protective Services on this dragon?
No, I'm just sitting mom down with some day drinking and going, listen.
We'll take them off your
Listen.
hands.
A lesson.
You just need a good babysitter to give you 9 minutes to work on yourself so you have some.
What are you trying to do?
Convince the dragon to calm down because it's upset that no one will take care of its kids.
But I also just threatened.
Just threaten to
So-
just put it.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter right now.
y'all are gonna have to
Because
unify
I
around a
provoked
strategy.
it. The dragon is looking me in the eyes right now, and it's just like, this is okay. This is the power of provocation, right? Is that the dragon is mostly just focused on me and not
Yeah.
the people that are, slings and arrows of outrageous fortune over here. I'm just like, hey, look at me, look at me.
No, it's.
I
But
will
if you're trying to
babysit
convince
your
it,
kids for 90 minutes a day so that you can have some time to just do what you want, as long as it doesn't involve killing other people's kids. Please.
I am just not gonna let you roll for that because I'm not gonna let you roll for that because you're trying to convince it you're gonna take care of its kids, and one of your friends is trying to kill one of its kids.
That's fine, but like I said, I have eye contact with this dragon. I know fuck all of what's going on outside of where that's
Right.
happening right now.
Well, it
So-
looks pained. Its dragon eyes look pained, and it has a face that says, I really wish I could trust you,
But,
but
you just don't.
alas, one of your friends is threatening my children. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn in lieu of that?
I mean, is there anything else that I can do with my turn? Does it look like it's having a good time?
It doesn't look like it's having a good time.
Okay, fuck it. Wild attacking with reckless power, disregarding my safety.
Oh my God.
Oberyn Martell style, saying, fine, if you won't do it, children, then what do you have to live for? And I'm going to attempt to stab it in the eye.
Insulting its
It's
mother
like a
again.
Pegasus
And
cloak,
I
everyone.
rolled a 3.
You
Like
roll.
this.
Hey!
All enemies within reach may counterattack me immediately! Yeah!
Oh, that's part. Oh, wow, that's
Bat you
great.
off the fucking
Oh
mountain.
boy.
All right, the dragon is going to bite down on you. It rolled a 14. You take 4 damage as it rends its gigantic teeth through your chest.
Cool! Great!
Let's see. I'm gonna go over to Aegean.
Do the kids not count as enemies at this
They're
point?
not within reach though.
Okay.
They weren't within reach of you. They're further away. They're back with
So
Aegean.
I'm trying to think what I can see. Yes, I have the one captivated by me. What's Castillion's situation? He's back
I'm
over
on
by
the
the gem.
amethyst. Yeah, I'm on top of the amethyst.
Yeah, that's true. He's gonna like
Okay.
try to break a piece off next turn.
Well, this isn't exactly what the power, but I'm going to try to use the power of psychology. Help my friend break off a piece of the amethyst? And if it does, then I'll be like, come on, you can be real helpful.
And Colin, the baby dragon I just knocked out is now.
The baby dragon.
Wasn't it
What?
10 minutes?
That's 10 minutes of
Yeah,
Oh, 10 minutes of in-game time.
If
sorry.
in-game time. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah. That dragon's out of the fight, effectively. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like,
Cool.
once this fight's over,
Bonk.
probably don't stick around, because it might wake back up, but yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to try to, lead it over, like, come on, come on. And I'll hold the empty tin out and stuff, too. And just see if it will follow me.
Okay. You're trying to lead it away from...
It's probably stronger than us, so maybe it can, knock off a piece of that stuff. And
Oh, I see. Okay.
Castilian.
I
That's
like
what I
that
was
idea.
trying
You're
to,
trying to lead it back toward...
psychologically.
Yeah,
me,
you're trying to
right?
lead it toward the amethyst.
Yes, yes.
Cool. All right, so you kind of like backing away with it. Oh, yeah, roll for it.
Okay. 17.
17 does it.
Hey.
And okay, it's okay,
As
come on.
the mama dragon is biting down and mauling on Violet, Aegean, you like hold out the empty chocolate tin
Mhm.
and just like, come on,
Yeah.
come on, and back it up to the amethyst. And you get that. Yeah, I think you get there in that turn. You kind of like have to
Okay.
go up a little cliffside and back up slowly. This is very Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
and
yes,
it's very
yes.
much the little. It's very much the little neck frill dinosaur that could fuck you up.
Yes.
Anteaters!
exactly.
They're anteaters!
Yes.
And
So,
you back up to the amethyst, and like your back actually hits against it, and you see,
Okay.
you see Castilian up on the amethyst where he just blinked. Castilian, Aegean has brought you a baby dragon. What do you do?
I think you can help.
And he'll just kind of like at that point just kind of like hit the staff into the amethyst.
I think you
You're like,
can
see, help him do that.
Uh-huh. All right, just try to break off a piece of the amethyst.
Yep. Do like I could make it a
No
magic
one has
strike, a missile.
No one has hit the dragon yet.
I'm terrified
Nope.
of it.
I got
How'd
a
you
way
do?
out. Good.
I made an emotional appeal and I failed.
What'd you get, Colin?
Oh
Did you say a 1?
no, 3.
A 3. Bad setback. You bring down your staff on the amethyst, and you realize very quickly that amethyst is a much harder mineral than you gave it credit for. And your staff just bonks harmlessly off of it. You're going to need something tougher than that to break it.
A staff takes out sword now.
Invisible sword
Yep.
that becomes visible. I just realized that Cab has not been taking like turns this whole time.
It's kind of
God.
Okay.
All right, so you ready your sword, and Cab is like, "Oh, that's cool. I got that too." And he's like, he holds his sword. He holds his sword up at you. He's like, "Hey," and and he's gonna roll.
You got the same sword?
Yeah, I got the same sword. Yeah, do that. He's gonna roll. He got a tough choice. I'm gonna say that instead of he starts charging toward the amethyst to try to help you, and instead as he charges toward the amethyst to try to break it, the baby dragon jumps in front of him. It turns away from you, sees him coming, brandishing the sword, and he's like,
No. Okay.
and the baby dragon is going to take its turn now and bite at Cab.
Okay. It's not me.
And it got an 11, which is a full success. So the baby dragon does 2 damage to Cab. Cab is
Good.
not as strong as you guys, I should warn you. So that he's basically a minion.
Uh-oh.
That's bad.
So that's like
Compensating for
that's like
something with
half
that
his
sword.
health. So Cab is like, hey, I got the same, and he starts coming at you like not paying attention, and it comes up and just bites under his arm.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, yeah.
He's like hanging there now.
Yeah, this
Gone.
dragon is like hanging from him, and he's like, get it off, get it off. I'm gonna give it to Ama.
Yeah, baby dragon's knocked out. Dragon's not attacking me. Yeah, let's just, How dumb do I wanna be?
How stupid am I?
Very. I'm gonna pull out the short sword and run up to the dragon and attempt to just hack at it.
All right, the dragon is like hovering in the air above
Oh.
Violet. No, you can still get at it though, but it's,
Oh, okay,
it's not
got
that
it.
far off the. Yeah, it's like hovering. It's like feet are just kind of hovering above as it's like biting down on Violet
Okay,
and mauling her.
okay,
So it's open for an attack. What'd you get?
that's a success. That's a 12.
All right, so that's 2 damage.
Yes, sir.
What are you using for your weapon?
It's just a short sword.
Short sword. Okay. Yeah, so you run up and bury the short sword in its like leg that's dangling there, and just kind of slice across it, and it. Ooh, that breaks its. Does that break it,
Yeah, I think it
Anna? Is that how that
does.
works? Does it break the provoke?
If it hits, yes, it does.
If it's hit by anybody else, it breaks the provoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as it's a hit, yes, it
Yeah,
does.
and it was hit. Yeah. So it rears back as you hit it with the sword, and Violet, you see it lift its head up, and like stop.
Also, I just realized, I'm sorry, as this is happening, apparently my camera has been frozen on screen in the
for a while,
exact
yeah.
same spot for about 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
It's been a
I'm
while.
still here, but yes, it breaks the provoke, and
Yeah.
this is bad.
Yeah, and it rears up, and finally like stops. Finally stops like snarling at you, and you
Oh,
see
dear.
it turn toward, like, snap its head toward Ama, and it's going to bring a big claw and try to swipe at you, Ama.
Neat. Love it.
It got 15, so that's 4 damage.
Yeah, I'm at 2 hit points.
Nice.
Hey, me too. Welcome to the club.
Twinsies.
All right, Violet.
Yeah. So this dragon is
Within
not my
reach.
friend, apparently.
It is within reach.
I'm wild attacking again and just being like, fine, if you won't take responsibility for your own life, I at the very least protect these giants' children. And I'm gonna wild attack here.
All right, roll it.
Please don't suck. 11, you deal double damage, so 4 points of damage to the dragon.
Nice. That's good. It's got a lot of
like
health, so that's good.
Barely good.
Yes. All right, tell me what you do.
Me?
Yeah, tell me how you do it. Explain. How's it
I'm
look?
I'm attempting to St. George style this, and I'm assuming this dragon has webbed wings, right?
Yes, correct.
So what I'm doing is I'm jabbing the spear up into the area near, assuming this is very bat-like, near where the conjunction of all of the fingers would be, so that I'm not just stabbing a hole in the wing that makes it difficult for this thing to fly away. It's like, no, you're staying on the ground and you're fighting me here, mano a mano. But now you also have a hole in your wing, so good fucking luck.
You harpoon its wing. Damn.
Yeah.
Savage. I'm gonna say with that, when you put the through its wing, it actually does like bring it down to the ground, and its feet land in front of you on the ground with this big kind of mighty. It kicks up snow and dust, makes it a little hard to see. And with that, let's see. I would think it would be a Gian.
Oh. Let's see. Does it look like Castilian's making headways, getting chipping that stuff away?
That-
Figured out not to use the staff.
The staff was pathetic. That was bad.
Well, I don't have any. I'll just turn to him and say, "I'll cover you. Just keep working at trying to get one of those, and I'll duck out from behind there and I'll just take a shot at the dragon. I don't have any witty retorts.
At the dragon? Okay.
Yeah. My bow. Another natural 20. Get my little moon symbol.
Damn!
Damn!
So it's 4 damage normally on your bow? Or
It's-
two
it's
damage
just a
normally on your
regular,
bow,
yeah.
so it'd be 4. So you do 4 with the double damage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what you get for
I
the
did
crit.
it.
You got a crit.
Yay!
All right. Where do you want to hit it? How badass is this?
Let's see. He's probably got its back to us because it got up from here. And it looks like just somewhere like on its maybe it's the other wing that Violet didn't hit, like in the back of the joint.
We just got followed by someone named Mapronomicon. Are we related? Is is all the cons got to get together? Cool.
It's con.
Well, thank you, Mapronomicon. Hope I'm saying your name right. All right. So you pierce it with your arrow.
I put a cloth-haired shaft in it.
Nice. And I'm gonna say now after you, I'm gonna let Cab take a turn.
That's right. He's getting bit.
He got bit real bad. And he's going to try with his invisible sword. I'm going to say that when Cab draws his sword from his scabbard, it stays invisible as it comes out. For like it's kind of busted, so it looks like he's swinging nothing. That's his
Or the
secret.
scabbard's still like clinging on to the end of it, so it's keeping it invisible.
It's like, oh, I love that idea. Yeah. Remember on Wonder Woman she had the invisible jet, which I always thought was the stupidest fucking thing in the world.
You
I
can still
will
see her.
fight you. I will fight you off stream.
Yeah, well, he just got an 8. It just got a 16 on Cab, so Cab is dead.
No.
That is... So the dragon. Where did I leave Cab? He got bit. No, Cab got bit by the baby dragon. That's right.
Yeah.
So Cab is running back, swinging the baby dragon from his armpit, basically, and the dragon, the mama dragon, turns back and sees this, and with that face of like, "Get away from my baby," charges and grabs Cab and like picks up Cab, and like pulls him off of the baby, puts her baby down, and then just throws him.
Oh God!
He does
No.
have Pegasus cloak up, so his dead body.
Oh,
will
did that
float
affect
to
him
the
too?
bottom.
Yeah, because
His
he
dead
got hit
body
by
will
the
float
slash.
down.
So his corpse is gonna float down. the side.
It floats gently down to the bottom of the mountain.
May
Beautiful.
I just take this moment to say, have you ever visited the Cloud District? What am I saying? Of course you haven't.
Oh my God.
Close, you haven't.
I'd like to use one of my spy functions, if I may.
Okay, yeah.
As it attacks Cab, I'm going to spend an action point to just make a basic attack on the dragon. If it'll.
On the adult dragon.
Yes.
All right, spend that point.
Yeah,
As it mauls Cab and throws him off of the top of the cliff, so his corpse can float down gently.
Oh boy, that's a 2.
That's things have been better than that.
Yeah, just a bit.
All right, so that is an all-out failure.
Yeah.
Your arrow. We're using an arrow for this one?
No, I was trying to like swipe at it with my short sword. and
Oh, with
kind
the
of ran
dragon,
past.
with the Dargon.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Rude. You swipe at the dragon and stumble forward and find yourself falling off the side of the
good.
cliff. You are able to grab a handhold on the way down, but you are dangling now from the side of this cliff. And on
Neat.
the baby dragon's turn, possibly, or the dragon's turn, it might try to throw you off of this.
Good.
You have the cloak too, so
You have the
your
cloak.
Possible
Yeah,
corpse
we're
will also float to
fine.
the bottom.
What are we all but eventual corpses?
That's such a great way to look at it. Hey, welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Prax. Good to see you,
Hi.
Prax. They're fighting a dragon. Classic, right? And it's about to get real because someone's about to fall off of a cliff. All right, so that was
Oh, dear.
Ama's turn.
I'm sorry. Coldrake just redeemed laughter as a free action the second you said they're fighting a dragon and it's about to get real. So, like, thank you, Coldrake.
That is a I will make something silly happen that you just redeemed, basically. So I'll make something silly happen. Mark my word. All right, so I'll make a note of that. Thank you for that. Something silly. Castilian, it's your turn.
Oh, trying to break off a piece of this this
With your sword?
amethyst again. Yeah, the sword this time. 17.
That'll do it. You slice through the amethyst. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you 2 turns to break off the piece, because you put one notch in it and then another, you have to do 2 diagonal cuts and cut out a piece of it. So you are halfway there to getting the amethyst out.
All right.
And now, who should it be now? What would make sense? I think the baby dragon still needs to go.
Oh boy.
So the baby dragon,
Time to die, folks.
I'm gonna roll. This is totally random. I'm gonna pick its target kind of randomly because it's okay. It's not good news. Is it's not gonna be Alma. It is gonna be a Gian.
Okay.
It goes back at
Okay.
you because it still wants your
Sure.
fucking chocolate.
Yeah,
And it
I was covering
rolls-
Castilian.
Hold on. I'm sorry. If a nearby NPC is about to attack someone, is this an NPC?
Yeah.
I can rush to intercept the attack.
Why do you want to die so bad?
Listen, I am the frontliner in a party full of wizards and spies.
Just the-
This is less me wanting to die and more me doing my job. Okay?
Except you
This-
all have 10 HP because
Yeah.
this game is
I mean-
Quest. You're all about evenly likely to get
Here's
it.
the muffin from the SDF movies.
Thankfully, it did miss. No, it got hard choice. It
It doesn't, yeah, it still does the thing on me instead because I spend an AP to make it
Yeah.
happen.
It got hard. Yeah, I'm saying, but it got a hard choice on the attack.
I also
so-
know, if I'm being completely honest here, Violet knows that they're better at fighting when other people are not currently being attacked. So it's also in Violet's interest to just be like,
Well, you're gonna take 1,
okay,
thankfully,
that's
because
fine.
hard choice. I'm gonna give him half damage. It normally does 2.
Okay.
As the baby dragon, you're getting between it and its chocolate. It's trying to get back to its chocolate that it
Yeah.
wants so bad, and you jump in front of it with the harpoon, and it just is just bats you with its wing, which is still like getting hit with a baseball bat,
Yeah.
to get you just out of the way, to clear the way to Aegean. So you're 1 damage for you.
The baby
and-
dragon is also under the influence of my provoke now, so it's only
Oh.
attacking me until
Oh,
somebody
boy.
else
Oh boy.
gets it.
Aegean.
I am going to. I'm gonna take another shot at that main dragon because it's the big threat, and I'm saying, "Hurry up, Castilian!" And I'll also just absentmindedly take that 10, just whiz it over the cliff. Just like, this thing's empty. Maybe the little baby will chase it. Yeah, it's a 7.
7. That's not good. That's hard choice territory.
Okay.
So what are you trying to do?
I was just trying to shoot at the dragon.
At the big dragon. Okay.
Yeah, give cover.
You can take my normal thing, I guess. You can take half damage
Mm-hmm.
on the dragon, or take full damage and a complication.
I'll do. Oh, wait a minute. I would do half damage or full damage. I'll take the complication and do the full damage.
Okay. So you will do 2 damage to the dragon.
Yeah.
So it's under half health now.
Okay.
Where do you want to hit it?
Let's see. I'm trying to visualize my mind. It probably will turn to look when
Yeah,
Violet
be like
ran
over the shoulder, kind of.
Just like in its neck.
Okay. All right. You get an arrow in its neck, which breaks the provoke, right? Yeah.
Okay.
And
And then when I notice, I'm like, shit, and I duck back.
and it charges at you.
Yeah. Okay.
So the complication is you're its immediate target.
Okay.
All right. It got a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh, bud. Oh.
Can I?
Don't you dare!
I'm gonna intercept it.
Oh my god, it's sitting at 1 HP over there.
I'm intercepting it because you all have a way better chance of taking the amethyst and saving the entire city. I'm fucking intercepting it.
So here's the
I'm
deal.
doing it.
Here's the
It's
deal.
a heroic thing.
You're gonna be knocked out by this because
Sure.
the dragon's
Oh, yeah.
attack does 4,
Uh-huh.
and it's a crit,
Okay.
so it's doubled. So
Mhm.
it does 8. So, Violet, you now need to roll a d20 because you're at below 0 HP. If you roll under an 8, you die.
That's cocked. Hold on.
Oh boy, that's not good.
6.
Es no bueno.
Oh no.
It was heroic.
Oh no. Violet. It charges at the dragon charges at Aegean. It's from where it was hitting the wing before, it seems like it can't fly properly anymore. And it's kind
That
of
was
dragging.
the goal.
Yeah, it's kind of dragging its wing, and it roars and charges at Aegean, and you jump from the ground up and get right in its path. As its jaws, as it's like screaming as you get in its way, its jaws wrap around you, like hips and torso, and crunch. And you can all hear the sickly crunch of bone. Oh man, well there's your crying as a free action, Rex. You just redeemed that.
I'm gonna use that to use my scene to declare, and I will declare my anger at that, and just, I guess basically to take a free attack at the thing. But
I'm going to use. I'm going to redeem now the laughter as a free action someone put in before.
Oh, okay.
That was me, I think.
Yep. And you find, as it crunches down on you, that some of the bits of cab are still in its mouth
Uh,
from where it bit down on cab. And as it bites you, Violet, there's like bundled up bit of like cab's cloak in its mouth that protects its teeth from piercing you.
ah!
Oh.
So we'll just die more slowly,
just-
is what I'm hearing.
So it like bites, and then it says that like tries to bite at you, and then it's like, oh, there's something in my teeth, and it stops and just like tries to and knocks you out. Violet, you're at 0, but not dead. You're unconscious. You can still be
Can I
healed.
just, like, before I pass out, just flavor, can I please just, like, wave the spear around and be like, death to tyrants!
Looking at this, Cassio's just like, someone break this fucking amethyst.
Seriously, grab that
Cause
shit
I can
and
get us
leave!
out of here.
No!
Castilian, it's your turn.
Fuck.
Fuck.
All right. So we're gonna have to roll again to try and break it off. Or can I just like shove the staff in and fire a magic strike?
You have to one more success to break off the amethyst. Or one more success hitting it with a sword will do it, or any other way you could do it. But
Okay.
or you can do something else. Up to you. Live your life.
I got nothing. Well, just looking at all my options. We need this damn amethyst. All right. Oh, it's 16. Okay.
16. You bring the sword down in like perfect wedge, and this amethyst pops out. This big like triangular sort of like trapezoidal shape of amulet just slunks out of it into your hand. It's about the size of a fist.
Perfect. I jump down. The wings cloak kind of extends a bit, so I float down next to everyone. I'm like, all right, everyone, get around me now.
Oh,
All right.
And my action was to break off the amethyst.
You got it. Yeah. So Amma, your turn.
Yeah.
The
I'm
the
hanging off
amethyst.
the side
Sorry,
of a
the
cliff.
amethyst. You are hanging off the side of a cliff.
Please climb up.
oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I will definitely climb up.
Okay.
How the dragon's
Roll it.
looking somewhat hurt. Oh no.
Dragon's looking pretty hurt.
I think I have to roll to climb back up.
Oh yeah.
Oh neat. Let's go. Again, a 2.
Amazing. I'm gonna say that you. I think everyone's about to basically float down off this mountain anyway.
Oh, I got a way out of here.
Oh, you got a better idea. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've been saving action points for this.
Oh, nice. Yeah, basically, I'm just gonna, you don't succeed. You don't fall further, but you don't succeed in pulling yourself up. You're stuck hanging fingertips on the edge, trying to get back up on top of the mountain.
Kind of yelling. All right. Idea. We all jump down next to Amma, and I'm gonna do a thing. Let's go.
All right, you got to get Violet. She's unconscious.
Yep.
Violet, you're out. Gian, I think it would be the dragon's turn at this point.
I think it was because the Gian provoked its nat 20.
Oh, good. The dragon that has me in its mouth right now.
It spit you out.
Yay.
The dragon spit you out.
It's gonna be clapping.
You were in its teeth, and it's like trying to pick this cloak out, and it gets it out. And, is going to, I think, take a swipe with its claws at Castilian.
Fair.
Oh, a Castilian? Oh, no.
You got its amethyst.
I got stealing shit. So.
It got a 5. It failed.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy.
Duck.
I do like, it's actually a rule, by the way, of Quest, that it's in the book that all rolls are supposed to be made in the open all the time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Which I actually really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So, I think Aegean and then Castilian.
I will go and try to pick up Violet and carry her to where Castilian was by Amma.
Okay, roll for it.
Okay. 17.
17. Yeah. Fireman carry?
No, he's not super shy. I just kind of like pick her up under the arms and like
All right.
using all my strength to
Drag her back. Weekend of burnishing her back to
Just
Castilian.
hang in there, Violet. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
All
You're
right.
very heroic.
Castilian.
All right, I'm going to essentially run, first like ducking under the dragon's swipe that it made at me, and then since everyone's kind of nearby, all grouped up, I will like
Hi.
I will jump off the edge of the cloak, kind of like levitating me in midair a bit, to where I can see everyone. Snap my fingers and cast a gate to teleport back to my room, which is the place I designate.
Oh. There's some white Russians.
Action points.
Fuck
for
it, dude.
that.
Let's go bowling.
The Castilian Emerald abides.
Castilian. Castilian, tell me about your room back at the school.
Oh, it's a mess. It's just papers everywhere. Like I haven't done laundry. It's not. There's probably just that smell of having not done laundry. It's
got that sour, mildewy smell
yeah.
of like
Oh God, I hate what this place looks like. All right, everyone out quickly.
And Violet's
Oh,
getting blood everywhere.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Violet's
notice-
unconscious.
Oh,
we should
God.
probably figure that out.
and you notice not only is the smell atrocious, like of the laundry, and probably dirty dishes and shit that you have in there. You notice a new smell when you arrive. This kind of body odor, kind of sweaty, musky smell. And as all of you, the gate opens and you all just like land on the floor of Castilian's nasty ass dorm room. As Violet is like just bleeding all over the carpet.
God, I paid a lot of money for that rug.
Really tied the room together. You get this musky smell in your nostrils, and you like lift your head up and see stumped over 3 giants in your room.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Hi.
a very tight squeeze in here.
Hi. Why
Yeah,
are you
this is
here?
terrible. This is awful. How do you live here?
It's not really made for giants. Kind of made for just me.
Oh. Well, the other 3, they said to go to your room and stay there. They didn't want to take me to their room, I guess.
Fine.
So can I crash
Okay.
with you for a bit?
We'll figure out some place for you all to stay.
Maybe
Okay.
Peanut can put them up.
Who's Peanut?
Don't call him
Uh-oh.
that.
Can I meet Tina?
That's Parado. They're the leader of this place, but they seem to have taken a vacation day today.
You know,
Because
we
of
should probably
somebody.
We should probably go put this.
The heart wants
amethyst-
what the heart wants.
Hey, your
Yes.
friend is bleeding out all over the floor.
Yes,
We
yes. We didn't bring a doctor on this quest.
Come on, Ashton probably just starts like reaching through various drawers and stuff, and probably finds some sort of healing remedy or something.
Yeah, I think so. And I'll say, you know, this counts as like a regroup essentially, so
Oh,
Violet would heal back up to 5. Violet,
actually, I will
I'm
use
up
my
to 7.
petition,
petition.
and I will. Yes, when I regroup, I can close my eyes and calm my body, and I can recite a petition to receive a boon. So I will recite the chorus to Aegean's favorite song.
Oh, cute.
Give a little bit of heart and soul. Give a little bit of love to grow. Give a little bit of heart and soul. And don't you need for more, Violet. Give me a sign. I need to know a little bit of heart and soul. And then you'll regain all your hit points.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got some aspirin in here too.
Violet,
Don't
you
worry, we're
awaken-
back at Stefania.
You're back in
Heroic.
Stefania, but you awaken on this nasty ass bed.
Oh my god, am I dead? This place smells awful.
No, you're just in Castilian's room.
Oh. Okay.
Does that
Anyway, should we
gate
go put this
stay
amethyst-
open, by the way, or does it
No,
close
it's
right
just
behind
a,
it?
it's just a hell.
Cause that'd be hilarious.
That would be the ability you can pick on that tree. which
I
is
would
portal.
love that.
That's just
There's a
gate.
dragon in your dorm
This
room,
is just a
dude.
teleport.
So yeah, you awaken on this bed. Smell of strong fucking mildew and the giants, and you see Arturo looking down over you as you wake up.
Hey,
Hi.
I remember you.
I think you died or something.
Yeah.
It looks pretty bad.
She fucked.
Did you kill the dragon?
Yeah. No.
Aww.
So
I want you to kill
Got the
dragon.
amethyst though.
Oh, cool.
we heard it really bad. We got close.
Oh, I really wanted it to die. Oh well.
I really wanted it to resolve its unresolved issues past. Can I go back to sleep now, please?
Rest, Violet.
Okay, fine.
Take you out of this room. Let's take like all of you out
Yeah.
of this room.
This amethyst up to that.
Yeah, let's go put that in before the dragon
Yeah.
gets wise as to what happened
Yeah.
and decides to fly over here.
You leave.
Is there
this-
any other like lower class students that we can get to like watch Arturo and see Amanda while we go do that?
Just
The
make the
freshman.
Giants
Hey, you
watch my
freshman.
Converse.
No, I get to watch the Giants.
Oh,
And are off. They're probably not supposed to be here.
Yeah, the giants just like. Oh, are you kicking the giants out of your room, Castilian?
Just like somewhere. I'd probably like. I like think Castilian might be like a TA or something and finds like one of his students. Like, listen, extra credit if you like watch them for a while.
You know what?
Wait,
Yeah. There you go.
okay.
can you just watch them sleep? Because I'm
I
gonna. You know.
Okay.
I mean, I think
There's probably a naturalist.
Yeah, there's a naturalist breacher that you intimidate
They're probably
essentially
studying
into
giants.
babysitting your giant kids. Yeah.
It's like first-hand research experience.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Anthropologist.
And and you go back into the mess hall and find that
Oh yeah.
brick that leads you up through the elevator. And
Stairs like.
We got this.
when you return, you get up to the top, and you see you see clearly that Prince Peridot has been here.
Oh, I'm
Oh, no.
definitely in hell. How did I get here?
I would like once more We're gonna go around and begin with Doug to tell me something you find that hints at Prince Peridot's
Oh,
presence.
this is like way out of the amethyst.
Yeah, where the amethyst was. Yeah.
About a bunch of them, like a dozen of them.
A dozen of what? Sorry.
Pool noodles.
Pool noodles.
Yeah.
Scattered everywhere. Pool
Yes.
noodles. Anna, how do you know that Prince Peridot's been here?
You know those overpriced photo booths that are usually in the back of the bar for really drunk girls on their 21st birthday? There's about 80 of those 1x4 strips. Prince Peridot.
And the pictures are
various
really
compromising positions with various compromising partners.
You just run by it. You run by a ton of those, and
If
you're like,
I had more presence of mind, I'd be like, this is probably a national security thing, but I'm barely conscious right now. So I'm just gonna keep walking.
you run by like tons of strips of those, and you're just like, as you're running by, like, wait, is that Hank?
No, I'm not even
Hank all the
stopping
way
to think
down.
about is that Hank. No, I don't want to know.
All the way
I
down.
don't want to know. No.
Spoilers.
No.
It was Hank.
It was Hank.
Um,
It was Hank all along.
Tank
Co-
all the way down.
It's Hank all the. Oh God, it's Hank all the way down. Oh, that's really good.
I'd like to imagine in my head that Hank looks like Clancy Brown, who is
Okay.
the voice of like Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, but he is
Oh, okay.
also a character named Hank in a video game called Detroit Become Human, which he is
The more
very
you
good
know.
in that game. Yeah.
Colin, what is giving away that Prince
think
Peridot is here?
Castillion's walking along to go put the gem back in the thing, and his foot bumps into something. He looks down, and it's a fist-sized piece of amethyst.
Oh, nice.
Just the look on his face of incredible anger.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh God.
Because you did the thing that I was gonna do. Because
Oh,
that's
really?
exactly what I was gonna do.
Oh my
I'm
Oh,
god.
man.
so
Like-
good at even this
I-
acronym.
I should say super quick as
Yeah,
it's
add
ending.
one more thing to this scene.
Violet, something
Yeah,
in your
what's up?
something in your pocket vibrates.
Oh my god.
Oh, post credits.
It's been a while.
And you pull out a compass out of your pocket, and the arrow is actually pointing towards Emma, and it's like glowing a golden color. Oh yeah, that was. Hold on, and pulls off the bead from behind her ear. That was in case, I got lost and I needed to be found. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
And you
It was.
you hear a voice say, I don't get it. I don't
But-
understand. And you see, next to that piece of emerald, buried beneath a mound of more whipped cream, is Prince Peridot himself. Unconscious, clearly drunk, covered in a mound of whipped cream, and you see that piece of amethyst has clearly fallen out of his pocket.
Oh, hey.
Peanut.
Falls down in the whipped cream. Bum, bum, bum,
And it turns into a bunch of slapstick of everyone slipping in the whipped cream.
The JoJo
Wow.
to be continued meme.
And the
Wow.
prince says, I just wanted a day off.
You were
I'm going home to sleep with my
One of the best bad final lines of a
Oh
film ever.
yeah.
And that is where we will end. That is literally what I had in mind, though. That the
Amazing.
prince
Great
prince
minds
did it
think
himself,
alike.
and you Collins, fucking Collins. Too many Collins in this game.
This is so we
Uh.
can overthrow the regime so that we can have proper work-life balance all along and not need to almost die in order for our ruler to
Well,
achieve this.
I want you to know I did this for you because I was like, I'm gonna find a way to make at least one corrupt government before this is over for Violet to hate. So it's the prince is terrible. It's the prince.
Now I have to kill him.
And now you have to kill him.
On episode 2.
I mean, it'd be easy. He's drunk. We could just.
The epilogue of this episode is very violent.
He was drunk, and Violet had massive head trauma. What could possibly go wrong?
Does this just like end with you guys just beating a man to death and throwing him off of a building?
No,
or like,
I don't know. Like,
I like to think it's
Hey.
like that.
No,
There's
that's really not Violet style, okay? So, like, it's overturning a corrupt government, which means, like, Violet in
we
ideal
vote him out of. She
circumstances,
starts to organize and votes him out of office.
she'd just be like, listen, dude, you're about to be radicalized, and here's why.
You defeat him.
She wouldn't kill him. That's stupid.
You
She
defeat
would
the
change
prince.
His mind.
You defeat the prince like Stacey Abrams at the ballot box and just
She'd
rally
just
the
be
people
like,
of Stefania.
You know what? Universal healthcare for Stefania changed my mind. Like that's how she did it. Like
Oh, so
Real
good.
heroes.
I like to think
I fucking love
Castilian
this
like
game.
That's so fun.
Castilian
So
probably
fun.
just like looks at him and
Winks.
throws him off the tower and thinks he has enough AP for Pegasus cloak left to just let him like think about it as he floats to the ground and then realize like, oh shit.
Oh man, I shot my
Oh
love
no,
hand.
and there's no possible way for me to like face martyrdom to save someone from plummeting.
Or if
from
we
a great
if we wanted to really embarrass him, I have my feather hook. I could just like tie them off, and we just hang them off the tower for.
Oh, that
bit.
works.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Aegean, how would you?
I don't want to kill the
king.
king.
I don't wanna kill
like
him
Peanut.
either.
I like
Dead on
Peanut.
with the
I
king.
just think
Like
Peanut
how-
is a
No, just some
fool.
hard love. Just some hard
What
love.
would you
on my
do?
end.
What would you do though? What would you do?
Probably tried to like talk to him and get through to him, take him out
Yeah.
for coffee. Best friend.
Take him out for coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty
Get
chill
him the
guy
help
once
he
you get
needs.
to know him.
Yeah.
You just have
Once
to
you
catch him on a
give
really
him
weird-
a day off and like he's a little bit open to talking about life and why things
Yeah.
are the
He
way
needs
that
the
they
occasional
are.
day off.
So many weird character things happen because of one roll way back there when I
Yeah,
At
really.
the very beginning.
the very
Yeah.
beginning when you convince Prince Peridot to just take the day off.
I was just trying to inspire him.
It was a beautiful thing.
But it was the moments he had so many moments today that took his breath away. He's
Well, hey. It
like
was
a
worth it
lot.
then.
I'm sure he'll never forget.
He will never forget. I'd like to know what you all will never forget. So let me start with
Oh,
Spence. What
Lord.
was your favorite moment of this utter
Oh
insanity?
Lord, there's a lot. This one shot was just a lot, in a good way. But like, man, I'm not sure I can really think of a specific moment. Threatening a child was cool.
Threatening a child was cool.
We're gonna keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the FBI watch list.
Yep. All right. Colin Kelly, favorite moment of the evening?
I mean, it has to be me doing the thing that you already intended to do
Yeah.
at the very end.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was so good.
That was
I changed my answer. Actually, that was super good. When
Yeah.
the player predicts what the GM does.
when the
by
player
accident.
predicts the plot twist at the end. You got me. Anna.
What was my favorite part? I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's gotta be the bear funeral, I think. Like,
Oh, the bear funeral.
Bear
was
funeral.
good
like
too.
I really wanted to play like a fun martial character that was very upbeat, but like the bear funeral was just one of those things where it was like, you know what, I'm very sorry, like you didn't deserve to die, and so we're just gonna like have a nice time remembering that time that you tried to bite me in half less than 5 minutes ago. So that was nice.
You tried to make nice.
Also
but
the
good.
wink off, like
the
Yeah,
wink
that
off.
Okay, wink
Yeah.
off was pretty
Oh my
good too.
God.
I was a little bit lost on Violet, honestly, just because winking and blinking are exactly the same thing. But like Anna, the player, very much appreciated that.
I love that we decided that's part of like Stefanian culture. The
It just
the wink
has
off.
to be, right? Like,
Yeah. They just are trying to one up each other with how charming they all are.
In the end, I won because I winked last and then he died.
You won the
This is a
wake off
good
of
way.
life.
This is the best way to flirt. You wink last, and then the other person dies.
It's like a
Doug.
Black Widow biting the head off their mate.
Boy, it's a tough call. There's so many fun moments.
Oh,
I don't know, from the game itself. Yeah, it probably was that bear funeral, just because it's like usually I am not the person that's like, we should make friends with the monsters. And, I'm like, let's just kill them. But I don't have any combat things or anything. And I just thought that would be. I was just always trying to like, how can I actually use this power of mine?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that was fun. Any way you described it was so neat to me too. I just could really. It was like, I don't know. It was just like a really picturesque situation going on.
Really,
So it was really
serious bear funeral.
Yeah, you know?
it was a
Take
good
that shit
bear
seriously
funeral.
around here.
But like even the whole
I
thing,
have a
like when you
familiar
first
feeling
talked about the
of
bears,
it.
it was just like I don't
yeah.
know, it really stuck in my mind. So
The night
whole
bear.
part.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's certainly
it's
up
like
there.
an instinct now.
That was the first appearance of the night bear.
Oh!
Was
Also good.
was also one of my favorites. Yeah, that was. I really enjoyed that. No, my
Other
favorite.
than that, just playing with new friends, making new friends, and
All
playing
that
games.
good
And playing
stuff.
before, so that was good.
No, my favorite moment was actually definitely Castilian convincing the prince to go take a day off. Like, I love how that changed everything about the entire adventure.
I did love the face journey that you went on when that roll happened. And I was just like, that was
gonna get weird.
unexpected.
It's gonna get a little weird with the prince, and I
Yeah,
loved
it's
all the
fine.
scenes of
Oh my
the
God.
prince's wake of destruction.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So much whipped cream.
Cream everywhere.
I
It'll take them
used-
centuries to clean it all up.
I'm just picturing that there's that terrible. It was the Beavis and Butthead, not Beavis and Butthead, the Dumb and Dumber sequel that had Bob Saget in there. Have you ever seen this?
Oh yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
There's this Dumb and Dumber. There's a scene in there where one of them leaves like a Hershey's bar in his pocket and gets like chocolate all over his hand, and he goes into the bathroom and like tries to clean it up and just gets it all over everything.
Fun fact, that's actually how they discovered that microwaves were a thing.
What? Melted
Sorry,
Hershey
the scientist that discovered microwaves and that they could heat things up was because he had a Hershey bar
Oh.
in his like lab coat pocket and went into his lab and then came out and was like, "Oh shit, my chocolate's melted." And
Or
then
it
he
just,
got
like-
microwave
That was his
ovens.
excuse.
Yeah.
Fun fact, yeah. Or he was just happy to see radiation.
Also fun
I
in terms
guess.
of accidentally invented things. LSD, the properties of LSD were accidentally discovered. It was
True.
an
Yep.
accidentally discovered drug when he
Yep.
accidentally dosed himself with it.
What a fucking day that was. That was a wild day in the old
Sure.
lab. But yeah, no, there's like a scene there where like gets chocolate over the walls, and then Bob Saget comes in the room and is just like, just thinks it's shit just all over everything. And, but there's like, I'm just picturing this moment of like when you walk into a room where the prince is bed and you go on that face journey of like,
Why were they?
oh, oh, it's everywhere. It's just an utter disaster. I love that. All right. Well,
Oh, Lord.
this has been fucking real. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks for playing. Let's do some plugs before we get out of here. Let me start the bottom right with Spence. What are you up to? Where can the people see you?
Yeah. Well, let's see here. I am Spencer DVA on Twitter, Discord, etc. The only other thing I have going on right now is Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern or 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Over on Penny for a Tale, I'm playing Brotherhood of Shadows, a Song of Ice and Fire roleplay stream, and that is GM'd by our good friend of the channel, Pope World Build, and that has been just an absolute blast so far, and I can't wait for the next session this Wednesday. It's gonna be a good time.
That's the Game of Thrones one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dope.
Night's
Song of
Watch
Ice and Fire.
campaign,
yeah.
baby.
The Night's Watch one, yeah.
East
That's
Watch
right.
by
Yeah.
the Sea.
East Watch
Yep.
by the Sea.
Y'all are having a rough time in that campaign.
That's an
Yes, we
understatement.
are.
It's a bad time at the wall.
Yeah.
Colin, what's going on, dude?
Yeah, hi, I'm Colin, or at Colin_C_Kelly on Twitter. I do a couple things. I've published some stuff on RPG.
I played
Most
some of that
recent
stuff.
thing
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Actually, two people in here actually helped playtest it for
Yep.
it's for Zweihander, if you like that. Good system. And as well as I am running on Rule of Lore on Tuesdays at 4 PST, I think. I'm awful in converting to PST. I think it's 4 PST. But at Real War on Tuesdays, I'm running Into Deep, an all LGBTQ plus Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign.
Why are
Last
you
session
converting
was
to PST, by the way? This is an Eastern time zone show. Just
a-
curious.
they do PST. I guess
Oh,
EST
oh,
would be
okay.
like 7.
Hey,
yeah,
some of
that'd
us are
that'd be
PST.
set-
okay?
This is an
7
EST
EST.
channel, my friend.
7 EST, 6 CST. I'm not going to bother with GMT.
What's the Greenwich Mean Time?
Yeah. That's just the standard candle. That makes it easy across the board.
I think it's 1 p.m.
Something like that.
It would be
Thanks.
Um,
Greenwich Mean Time. It would be 5. Oh, depending.
Wait,
6
1
hours
a.m.
ahead of Eastern? Is it
It's 5 hours ahead of Eastern.
So it'd be
Five.
one. So it'd be midnight.
Be midnight.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be midnight.
For all you folks
Alright.
across the pond.
Yeah,
We're
or
doing
you
this
could
all
cross Granite.
GMT from here on out.
But yeah,
Simple,
all
standard.
LGBTQ plus Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. Last session was a big cliffhanger that I'd been sitting on to drop on them for a while. It was really good.
Plot bombs.
And for spoilers, plug your ears if you don't want to know. But basically, next session is starting with a character unconscious and making death saving throws. So
Like you do.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Is it safe yet?
I think you're good.
Can I put
everyone
these back on?
can. Yeah, you can.
Yep, you're good. You can
Okay.
put those
Spoiler over.
Oh, man. Spoiler.
But yeah, that's
All right.
most things I do.
Cool. Anna.
Oh, hey, it's me. Hi, I'm Anna. You can find me at Amiria941 pretty much everywhere on the internet. I write games, I edit games, I do everything related to games professionally and also for fun. Tomorrow, you can find me back here on this channel at, I believe, 7 p.m. Eastern Time
Yes,
for
yeah.
Monster of the Week Act 3. And that is all I'm going to say about that. In addition to that, on Wednesday, you can find me over on Weave the Tale playing in Black Void, also GM'd by Colin, which is super fun. I am a space
It's
void
a little
mom.
more serious than this is. That's
It's
for
a
sure.
lot more serious than this is, but you know what just stays constant is my wig game because this is not my
Wig game is
actual hair.
on
It
point.
just looks, yeah, you know. And then Thursday over on Weave the Tale, I also GM a game of Parslings, which is about people that have sentient word parasite tattoo things living inside of them. It's super cool. It's gotten weird. We have cool music, we have graffiti, we have original songs, etc., etc. On Friday on Valdrian's channel, I play in a Lancer game, and then later on Friday, we have the finale on Critical Misses of Beyond the Twilight Road, which is the dark fantasy bullshit Spyhinder game of your dreams. It's the last episode. It's going to be emotional. Probably I will cry. So if you want to see that, it's kind of rare, a little bit like a solar eclipse or a meteor shower. You should definitely go watch Critical Misses on Friday night. And that's me.
Yes, yeah, that show is fucking heavy.
It is.
It is
It
so,
suddenly
again,
became
so not
very
what this
heavy.
was. Yeah.
nope.
This was, yeah.
And Doug.
Oh, hey, I'm Nerder Doug from Nerdarchy. So if you just search Nerdarchy, you'll find all the stuff we do. We have a website where we have new posts every day. We have 2 YouTube channels where there's new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then every Monday through Friday on the second one we do live chats with professional, like industry people and just streamers and all kind of nerds that we just talk nerdy for an hour. And then me personally, the only game I'm in is on Tuesday nights. We play a live stream game over there where we rotate off DMs, and right now I'm playing a Revenant Warlock who's using her dark occult magic to become a social media star on a Dungeons and Delving game show.
Put it in
My
my
God.
veins.
You say Warlock, huh?
So good.
Yeah,
I heard a
it's the first time
lot
I
of
ever played
things in
one.
there I liked. I heard
Yeah,
Revenant,
it's a lot of
Warlock.
fun. So yes.
Put it in my veins. I love it. All right. Killer. Well, I'm Colin at Colonomicon. You have been watching my channel, and I appreciate you very much for it. What you just witnessed, all of that, was the 16th incarnation of One Shot Sunday. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Right here on this channel, we play a different game, a whole new system, whole new cast, every week. Some familiar faces returning, always at least one person who's never played before, because I firmly believe in getting as many people streaming as possible, because this shit is fun. So, this week was Quest. Next week is going to be Blades in the Dark. That is going to be GM'd by friend of the channel, Valdrianth. Of Valdrianth, you might know from the channel called Valdrianth, and also from some work she's done over on Weave the Tale. a wonderful role player and a great GM, and she's going to be doing Blades in the Dark with us. We are doing a special like third-party module of it called A Fistful of Darkness. That is that takes Blades in the Dark and puts it in like a Weird West horror Wild West setting. So yeah, it's a Weird West fantasy hack of Blades in the Dark, and we're gonna do some rootin' tootin' cowboy bullshit with Blades in the Dark. So I'm extremely excited for that. Haven't decided who I'm gonna play yet. And then so that is March 7th. That is gonna be with Valdrianth, and then a week after that, we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition, baby. We're going back to my roots and going back to the prior edition that I love and everybody shits on. But I
love 4E. It's my favorite one.
4E's great.
My first one, too.
It's good. It holds up, I'm telling you. I'm on a mission to rehabilitate 4E. And then March 21st, week after that, we are playing Pasión de las Pasiones, the telenovela RPG. It's a PBTA. It's a PBTA telenovela TTRPG. I'm so fucking excited. That
sounds so fun.
So that's
who's GMing that? Is that you or is there?
Yes. Apparently that's me. I just looked at my schedule. I'm like, fuck, I gotta learn how to do that. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Boy.
Good.
And then the week after that, March 28th, is Kids on Bikes. And yeah, we already have April booked. Like, there's...
Man, fun games.
Dude, we got great stuff coming up. We are booked out through the end of April, which I will give April 25th, just to give a preview of what's way ahead. We're playing Dialect, and we are going to have guest GM Megan Cross coming on to do that, who we just interviewed a couple weeks ago on our other show,
Nice.
the GM Postmortem. The GM Postmortem is our bi-weekly talk show where we talk with game developers and GMs about how to run a better game. This is every other Friday at 7 p.m. on this channel. Our last guest was Megan Cross, who was wonderful. We love talking to her. And our next guest on April 5th, 7 o'clock on April 5th, Friday, April 5th, is going to be Christopher Gray.
March 5th.
Sorry, March 5th. Yes, March 5th. I said April. You're correct. March 5th is going to be Christopher Gray, who is the game developer responsible for The Great American Witch and The Happiest Apocalypse on Earth. Great fucking games. You should play them. And then, yes, as Anna said, tomorrow night we have a new thing starting here. Tomorrow night at 7 we have a little thing we're calling Monster of the Week Act 3. We have a series going on this channel of Estate, which normally airs in that time slot, but we are putting that series on hold for a little bit and instead doing something a little bit different. So this is the same crew from Estate, except for Bulb, who was our GM in Estate. It's just going to be the four of us, myself, Anna, Wally, who is Wally132 on Twitter, and Savvy Seaworth. And I'm going to be running, I'm going to be GMing, and these three are going to be playing BOA agents. And if you've ever played any Monster of the Week with me, you know what that means. But that is all I will say about it right now. They are three bright-eyed, bushy-tailed BOA agents. And that is what we're going to pick up with tomorrow night at 7 right here on this channel. So that's all for tonight. We will see you tomorrow night back here for the premiere of Monster of the Week Act 3. And until next time, do please remember that being absolutely fucking ridiculous is a free action. We love you all, and good night, everybody.